what are we
Welcome
going to
to the
do
stream,
without the
everybody.
GM? I mean,
Good timing.
Damn it, Gribble.
Evans and Gribble.
I waited on
Wow.
purpose, obviously.
Yep.
Obviously. He's trying to get
Obviously.
revenge.
Obviously. What's
Rude.
the password for the? Oh, never mind.
Yeah, let's just say that on the stream, everybody.
Docs the game.
Oh, hey, look, there's B-Will. Perfect time.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry about that. It started to sprinkle and I had to put a tarp over the tractor.
It's a tarp.
Yep.
Just country things.
Are we live?
We
Yeah,
are
we're
live.
live.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Have we done the
Welcome to
greeting?
the stream, everybody. That's pretty
We
much
now
all
have
we
a
did.
GM. Yeah.
That's all we got through.
Yeah.
Grib.
That's all we got there. All right. Well, so here we are once again to pick up where we left off last time on the third scenario of the Starfinder playtest.
Oh yeah.
That's called something that I can't think of right this second. But
Wheel of
Wheel
Monsters.
of Monsters. Thank you.
Wheel of Monsters.
Wheel of Monsters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, I didn't get a chance to get a drink either. Damn it.
I'll go get you a drink, B-Will. Come on. The people
Yeah, I'm gonna
can
go get a
wait.
drink. I tell you what though, here's my question. What is the AP you want to play the most, other than Rune Lords, or AP that you love playing the most?
Oh, this is super easy. Rise of the Rune Lords.
What the people just do not listen. I will be right back.
We're having fun.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand why you guys are enjoying it so much.
I think for me, this one, I think it's because you let us just kind of do what we want to and like do weird stuff. And of course, we're on rails still too, but
Yeah.
it does feel like, you know, I guess for me at least, I feel a connection with the character of Leif that I don't always get with everybody. You know, like with, for example, with Mokili, playing in Swing's campaign, I really enjoy playing the character, but it's more from like a mechanical perspective. Like I like playing that character tactically. You know what I mean? Whereas with Leif, I feel like it's more of a, you know, like I'm enjoying the character from a role play perspective.
Gotcha.
And from a mechanical perspective too. But you know,
that's me with Brack.
Mhm.
I don't know, just you know, because it wasn't planned that way, but like when just one innocuous comment, oh yeah, I'm out of spells too, and all of a sudden, you know, he's a spellcaster, you know, and it
I'm out of
just
spells too.
Yeah,
I'm always out of spells.
But yeah,
okay, but oh yeah, go ahead, Chris. You're first.
I don't know. You know, it's hard to say because, you know, we haven't actually played a whole lot of APs. Well, we've played a few and never finished.
Story of my life.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but we're gonna finish Rune Lords.
Yeah.
Just one more book.
But I mean, I think the one you're looking forward to the most then could be a good answer because I know.
Yeah, and I mean, I do enjoy running. I guess as a GM, my style is more rule of fun. You know, I want it to be fun.
Oh yeah, that's what I like. And I think that's why we like Rune Lord so much.
Yeah. And maybe while still, you know, I mean, obviously we still got to follow the rules somewhat.
Right.
But for me, rules have always been more flexible.
Yeah.
As far
whatever
as
works in the moment.
Yeah.
I think I tend to be a bit of a rules Nazi.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, normally in Pathfinder 2, you don't really have to bend that much because the rules are pretty well written. But I do think it is very valuable to, like, in the middle of play, just say, we'll play it like this and just go, you know, just play through, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And just to keep the just to keep the action moving. I think that's one thing that, you know, is easy to lose sight of when you're playing a game like Pathfinder Second Edition that has rules for everything. You want to kind of like get it right, you know, and look it up, and a lot of the time, I think it's especially tempting for me because the rules in Pathfinder 2 are so easy for me to find. Like I know I can just kind of do a quick search and have the Aeon rule right there, and then boom, okay, I'm reading it. So it is fast, but it still can be something that kind of slows you down, you know.
Yeah.
100%.
I think that's my biggest thing with Starfinder is not knowing all the rules quite yet, especially since it's a play test. And once Aeon gets Starfinder 2E stuff up, I think that'll help quite a bit.
Yeah.
So anyway, I guess the AP I'm looking forward to the most, I don't know, maybe Bloodlords. It's the only one that I've kind of looked at and thought, that sounds interesting, you know, because there's not a lot of APs, campaigns, whatever, even, you know, one shots that are geared towards that style of play.
Right.
I'm currently playing Bloodlords on I'm cheating on y'all with another group. I'm playing Bloodlords every Sunday night.
Oh, we know about it.
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
we know
I
your
know.
side thing. Your little side piece. Okay.
We know.
Yeah, but I can say that I've really been enjoying playing that. Playing evil
just say it
characters in a lawful evil campaign. It's so opposite of what you normally do. You normally play the hero or the anti-hero, but you're never really
the villain.
Yeah. So it definitely has some appeal. It's a pretty interesting a playthrough. So
well, I think
would
we had a lot of fun when we played the evil characters in that D&D campaign forever ago. So I will say, one of y'all, was it B-Will? Somebody took it way too far, eating people and stuff. I think it was B-Will.
That was Tristan.
B-Will always takes it too far. Oh,
that
no.
Eating
people, that was Tristan. Yeah.
That was Tristan. Yeah.
And I just happened to be playing a cleric, and I offered, as he was trying to eat somebody, to heal the person so that he could have it for a meal later. And that he shut me down on that. I remember that.
Wow.
That's too far.
That's too far for us, really?
Wow. That's something.
You got to draw the line somewhere.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah. As an addendum,
Could I heal him so you could have a snack later?
Yeah. As an addendum to my answer, I'd kind of, after we finish Rune Lords, I'd kind of like to, I don't necessarily want to run it, but I wouldn't mind like maybe attempting Seven Dooms of Sandpoint, just to see how things have kind of, you know, evolved.
I do have that book right over there on my bookshelf.
Yeah.
Well, what about you, Tevis? What do you really want to play?
You're just gonna skip Gribble like that?
I'm going this way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize you were a psychopath.
Mine are stacked. Everyone's stacked for me, so I'm next after Chris. But whatever.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
I'm sorry, if I zigzag it, it would be Gribble's turn. So go ahead, Gribble.
Who's going? Go ahead.
You go ahead.
Go.
You got it.
Well, it's going to be a letdown because I know nothing about this stuff, right? I just play the game. I don't have any AP books. I'm not a big nerd like you guys are about it. I know half the rules. No,
we just learned about signature spells last week.
Honestly, I'm learning something every week, and I've been playing for almost a decade. So
yeah.
But yeah, no, really though. I mean that in the most nicest way possible.
Yeah.
That just made it worse.
I mean, if I could, I would have the whole bookshelf full of all the APs and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would ever use them, but I think it's neat to have that kind of stuff because I would collect the hell out of that stuff.
Yeah.
But
I'm the worst offender. I collect these books, and some of them I like crack one time just to look at it and smell it, and I'm like, that's a nice book.
That's a nice crisp book.
I like a nice.
They do look nice. But no, I mean, I guess my answer would be like, honestly, I've never even played any of the D&D campaigns from start to finish, APs or anything like that. I mean, Curse of Strahd, that's a freaking, everyone knows that, right? That plays games. I would say Curse of Strahd. I would love, and I think I might have actually talked to you guys about this before. I would love to play a D&D campaign with Pathfinder 2E rules.
Hmm.
I think that would be really fun to play like Curse of Strahd, but PF2E, something like that. I
That
think
was
that would be
actually
really
going to
good.
be my answer, Ribble. So I want to go back to the B-Wills order where I answer first.
How was that going to be
Is-
your answer?
I was literally going to say Curse of Strahd, but Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
No, freaking, that's insane. I don't even know anything about the APs.
Because Curse of Strahd is like, it's the one D&D AP that is considered to be excellent, right? And so
Yeah.
I really want to have a chance to play it, but I'm not really interested in playing D&D 5th Edition.
No.
So it's like, I'd love to play it under a different rule set. Obviously, probably PF2E, but, you know, I mean, whatever, Daggerheart or whatever, you know, something I think would be fun. But I hear that, like, when it's run well, it's a really, really good, like, horror campaign that, like, actually works, you know?
And that's something I've never played either, is like a horror type,
Hmm.
you know.
Cthulhu
Yeah.
even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. That would be fun. Something like that.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
But,
Call of Cthulhu.
But yeah, something
yeah.
like that has always intrigued me. Like, because we all are in agreement that we don't like the D&D system, especially 5th edition, because it's complete garbage.
Right.
And I think that the D&D APs and campaigns are just really fun. They've been fleshed out for even. I would even love to play some of the original old school D&D campaigns, but with PF2E rules.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, there's so many. That's one thing that's interesting is like there's so many D&D books that are, I mean, they vary in quality, but I feel like the D&D APs typically aren't even that great, but like the campaign settings are very good. You know, so you have like Forgotten Realms and stuff like that are these hugely fleshed out campaign settings, largely because like people have been writing in that world for like what 40 years now or more.
Yeah.
So
And not
there's just so much material,
not just game stuff, but like the amount of like
novels,
Forgotten Realms novels, you know, that are really well written.
Well,
I think one of the
passably
things,
well written.
Well,
speaking of really well written books, Thomas, did you ever finish reading?
I did not. It was so poorly
So
written.
garbage.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I feel bad because like I want to see their book publication succeed. I hope this second one. I'm gonna buy the second one to see. It's a different author, just to see what it's like. But yeah, that one I was like, I'm an amateur author at best, and just reading like the first few chapters, I was like, this hurts. Like I can see the mistakes in the prose. Like you just shouldn't write it that way. Like, you know, not that there are any hard and fast rules about how you write a novel, but if there were, they broke all of them. You know what I mean? Like all the rules that are there were trounced upon.
Like I know I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to write from the different perspective of each one of the main characters, but it was like they didn't know the character that they were writing.
Exactly. And I think that happens a lot with this kind of like established universe stuff where those iconic characters have existed for a long time. So you have to try to like write something that is good and interesting and meaningful, but also without like giving the character too much character, because then they can't do X with them later or whatever. You know what I mean? Like they have to be these broadly adaptable characters to just slot in.
Excuse me. The book really sucks if you can, unless you already know. There's some stuff that happens in there that really affects Greater Galarian that you should probably be aware of if you're not aware of. I won't spoil it on the stream. You go read the garbage. But yeah, I like the book. Yeah, but like you, I'm going to give the next book a chance, and hopefully it's better.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to throw that in there. So
yeah.
So to go back.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just wanting to reel it back into my answer and finalize.
You wanted to finish your turn
before
so
B-Will.
Anyway, it's like
Yeah.
But no, go ahead, Grib. Sorry.
But yeah, I think the most appealing thing about like the whole D&D thing is one thing I've actually never done is ran a strict dungeon, right? Like Tomb of Horrors AP.
Yeah,
That
like
is
a mega
all
dungeon.
just one
Mega.
dungeon.
Yeah.
And I've never done that before. And that's always appealed to me ever since I started playing. I've always wanted to do that. And I've never really done anything like that.
I
That
offered
would be
to
really
run.
fun.
I offered to run at Abomination Vaults, but I did not get much a warm reception to it because it's one
I've
massive.
never been
major
huge
dungeon.
on the mega dungeon idea,
Yeah.
but I'm open to try one. You know,
Well,
we
that's
tried
why.
to do one with Tobias a long time ago in Pathfinder First Edition, but we only made it like 4 sessions or something. We got eaten by a mimic, and then that was it.
How did that happen?
Well, what had happened?
Was it me? Was it with me?
I don't know. Were you in that? I think Dom played in it, and it was we had some random person from somewhere in Europe who was playing with us for some
maybe
reason.
It wasn't me.
And
I just remember going off somewhere and getting killed by a mimic.
I mean, you might have been in there. I don't remember. I can't remember who else played. So maybe you were part of that group. But it was like, I was playing like a bard with a whip and something I can't remember. Anyways. But yeah, it was. I think like mega dungeons, I think, are difficult to pull off without them becoming monotonous. So you have to do something. You have to have some kind of a hook that like keeps it spicy. And I think they were saying maybe it was Abomination Vaults. I don't know, but like I was reading about a mega dungeon recently. I think it's written system agnostic or it was written for a different system, but basically like the dungeon is trying to kill you or something. Like it's actually an intelligent dungeon. Is that Tomb of Horrors? I don't think it was Tomb of Horrors, but
no,
I don't really know anything about
Tomb of Horrors. Was just a bunch of devious traps. I mean,
it was basically made for you to not win.
Yeah.
But so I think it can be done well, but to be fair, I've never actually played in one more than like a few episodes or sessions.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I've just never really had like a true puzzle either in the game.
Right. Yeah.
So when we did beginner's box, did you like the puzzle that they threw in there? Didn't you?
Yeah, the one with the coins.
Play that with you guys?
Yeah.
I don't think that I played that because I was out and you guys played it.
Oh,
that's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
It had a cool puzzle in it that you had to solve. I'm sorry you missed it. Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, I ran the beginner box with Chagris with somebody, but
was I super drunk?
No, Six absolutely demolished it. I mean,
oh yeah, I was super drunk, and I remember him like jumping on it, and I was like, "You got this, bro. Go ahead."
And he went and spit it right out. He spit it straight out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got your Chris, we got Gribb's answer, we got Travis's answer. I think.
What's your answer?
You piggybacking off me, or you got a new one?
I mean, I would throw out Bloodlords as well. I think of I hear really good things about Season of Ghosts, and a lot of people say that's the best 2E AP so far. So I don't really know anything about it, but I would be interested to try it just based on the reviews. But I do like the idea of Bloodlords. I think it could be really interesting to play.
I feel like that would be right up your alley, like with the social maneuvering, and I know there's a lot of that, or I assume there's a lot of that in there.
Yeah.
I have several, and I'm getting to play Bloodlords, so I'm not going to say Bloodlords. At the end of July, I'm going to do that Pathfinder in a palace and do Abomination Vaults in one weekend.
Are you going to the castle?
I'll either, going to the castle. So I'm either going to love Abomination Vaults or I'm going to hate it by the time we're done. Yeah, because we're going to be playing it in the castle for 3 straight days.
I saw that. I would have liked to have done that.
Yeah. Well, they're doing it again. I think it may have already sold out, but they're doing it in the fall, and they'll be doing it in the summer again next year. And if I enjoy it, I may go back again. So
I did like it was like, what was it? All you can drink and all you can eat too, or something like that.
Yeah, meals are all inclusive. All your alcohol is included with meals. Unlimited snacks.
So smashed.
Oh yeah, I know. If we went as a group and played,
Lord,
I would feel bad. It would be awesome though, because none of us would have to be the DM.
There you go.
They provide
that's-
the
yeah.
GM. So
That is nice, actually.
yeah.
I would pay
so
$1,000 for that.
Yeah. So my choices come down and you can't see them. Pray for Death, which is the one where you're the
Mantis
members
assassins,
of the Mantis assassins.
Red Mantis.
Or I am really interested in playing this Shades of Blood, the new big bad vampire at the end. And because I want to play it, I haven't actually read through it because I don't want to spoil it for myself.
Right.
What is
So
that
those
one
are my
Shades of Blood.
It's a Pathfinder?
Yeah.
2E?
Yeah, it's Pathfinder. It was the last AP that came out before the one that they're slowly releasing right now.
You want to have vampire?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and that's a 1 to 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a long one.
Yeah, it's a long one.
Yeah, it's 3 books. That's pretty standard for Pathfinder.
Yeah, they don't do 6 books anymore because they
No.
found that the sales dropped off on books 4, 5, and 6. People would only play the first 3 and kind of never pick up the last.
So now they make a bunch of 1 to 10 campaigns and then a few 11 to 20 campaigns.
Or if like us,
because-
we play the first 1 or 2 books.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's if we don't ever finish Age of Ashes, that'll be basically exactly what happened. Went through the first 3 books and then
Mhm.
I forgot about that one.
Or Outlaws of Alkenstar.
Yeah.
We're
Start-
out.
finish
Well,
that.
we didn't even get through the first book of that.
I thought we did finish that book.
I
Look
think
at
we
this
finished
cat.
the first book,
I-
but
Look at that derpy little cotton
Look
ball.
at that. Look at that derpy
Yeah.
little dude. He's so
Is your
sweet.
cat cross-eyed?
He is, yeah.
It's hard to
He's got a
okay.
he's got a big case of the strabismus.
He's got the biz.
He's in the business.
So like
His eyes have a speech
normally-
impediment.
normally at this time I would say let's get started, but we really need Dom to be here since I have no idea how to play Dom's character in this campaign and he's up first.
Yeah.
So
Why don't we
what
take
else would
this
you guys like
time
to talk about?
to talk about how difficult it is to play a technomancer?
Oh,
I didn't read that. I saw that you posted something about the mechanic and techno monster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
their feedback
the,
on the classes.
Where'd you put
Yeah.
that? Starfinder?
in the Starfinder chat. Yeah.
I read the first. I think it was the first sentence about mechanic. I'm like, nope, I don't agree with it. Someone's got paid off. I never
don't know.
did put my feedback in, so maybe that didn't help or whatever. But I
Yeah.
probably should have
Put
put them.
your feedback in.
Spore War is
feedback.
an 11 to 20.
Or,
That looks
yeah, I've heard good
interesting.
things about. I've got Spore Wars up here on the shelf too.
Yeah, Tree
which-
Razor.
Yeah,
I mean, the one thing
and-
I wish they would do is like make 1 to 10s and 11 to 20s that aren't dependent upon each other, but that are thematically appropriate together.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing like whenever I go looking at the 1 to 10s and 11 to 20s, a lot of the time is like, yeah, I mean, sure, you could say these level 10 characters just dropped everything, went to this other side of the world and did this other adventure, I guess, but they're not necessarily, it's a very jarring experience if you did want to do
Mhm.
characters from 1 to 20. So I think it'd be cool if you had something
Well-
like, Shades of Blood 1 to 10, and then, the Lich Horror or whatever from 11 to 20 that kind of continues on a similar theme, maybe a similar location, and just kind of does its own story, but in a way that could make sense with the other part.
Right. And because they do release, those player guides, and a lot of times they'll have specific backgrounds and stuff
Right.
for that adventure that may or may not carry over to the to the next session, the next next
yeah, the Blood
one.
Lords has specific backgrounds for your characters. You don't have to use them, but
right.
they would not really grant you. Well, some of them
Anything
might,
useful.
but
I mean,
yeah. Well, like the one I took because I'm playing a vampire. I took one that gave you the Corpse Stitcher feat because I'm playing a Battle Harbinger cleric. So to be able to heal the undead with treat wounds, you need that
Oh yeah,
itch
that's
flesh.
good.
yeah.
So it was very helpful in that setting playing undead characters. So or playing an undead character.
that brings up something I've wanted to talk about for a long time. I think I have talked about this a couple of times, but
Talk about it.
I've wanted to write APs, and I just have never really gotten to the place where I'm like ready to sit down and do it. I've sketched out some ideas and stuff like that, but one of the things that I really want to see more of in APs is like the continuation of the backgrounds. So you have these backgrounds that like lay the groundwork for a character's interaction with the overall story, but then usually the AP makes no further mention of anything, usually doesn't even really tie back into those things. A lot of the time doesn't even take place in the same location that it starts in. And so it kind of loses that. And it's just like when you play a lot of like computer RPGs, it's like you pick your background and then there's like 3 dialogue options that relate to your background, and you're like, oh great, I feel so immersed right now.
And usually they all end at the same result,
right, yeah,
anyway.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, they're just flavor.
Yeah.
I will say that the backgrounds really do kind of matter in Bloodlords without spoiling too much. We're level 5 characters. My background has come in to play multiple times between level 1 and level 5.
Well, that's really cool.
What's your background?
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert
Yeah.
for those.
Yeah,
I mean, the players.
reanimators. Reanimators is my background.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
because you it's kind of on a victory point system, so you can earn points with the different factions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Starting with my background gave us 1 victory point in that group to already have us moving towards being liked by that faction to gain more power and influence.
But yeah, I mean that, because that's one thing is like a good GM will typically try to keep pulling hooks in, and I feel like what's missing from APs, because the AP is there to help the GM be a good GM, right, and to take the burden off of the GM for preparation. So I'd love to see more stuff where they're like, you just have a little sidebar at the beginning of each chapter or a couple of times each chapter where you say, if you've got a player who's interacting with this background or has, association with this group or whatever, consider this kind of a plot hook or this kind of a story tie-in, just to kind of like throw out some food for thought about like that other aspect of running an AP that doesn't ever really get talked about, which is that, yeah, you need to run the story roughly as it's written, but you also have to like bring the characters into the story somehow. And they don't ever really talk about that within the AP itself, which I think is a big missed opportunity.
Yeah.
I think I like that idea of not running an AP and just having a GM come up with the scenario in the world themselves, kind of like what you were talking about. You want to write that again. I'll always go back to Tobias's worlds, multiple different worlds, and the way that he runs his campaign. And playing APs and with you guys now and reflecting back on when we played with Tobias, it gives me a sense and understanding now about how Tobias actually ran the world and how special it kind of was, especially for me, like dipping my toes into role-playing games in general. And the way that he ran his world, it feels like to me, it's you have to have a lot of improv, but you still have to have in the back of your head the main goal. The characters can do whatever they want to, but you still want to have that emphasis on the main goal. And if you tell the story good enough, the players aren't going to go and not do the main goal. They're still wanting to do the main goal. They're not going to go off to left field or something like that. And
and it's kind of like also
introducing small things along the way to keep them entertained is really fun. And you don't have to do that with an AP. You can just make your world up, kind of like what you're wanting.
And I think that's the other thing too, is like if you're doing homebrew and the players get off track, doesn't have to be a panic scenario, because it's like, oh, okay, they want to go over here. All right, well, let me just plant this little idea over here and this hook over here. Maybe they hear this rumor over here that can kind of guide them back onto the course that I had in mind. Exactly. And if they still blow through all the caution gates, well, who cares? All right, yeah, let's run this now. We're doing this. But it's like you just kind of keep rolling with it. Like you said, it has to be a lot of improv where you just roll with the punches and give the players exactly what they're looking for, because that's what they want to explore. They'll tell you what they want to explore in the game by saying, oh, I want to go talk to that guy with the hood in the corner of the tavern, or what are the bounties up for offer? What kind of jobs can I pick up? the players tell you what they want, and then you just flesh it out.
And you know what? Next week, whenever they play the game, or 2 weeks, or however long your sessions are, at the very start of next week, when you do the recap, you can remind the players again what the main goal is, in case they forgot and went off tangent too far.
Yeah, so they can.
So there's
ignore it
always
again.
ways to get them back on tangent,
Yeah.
or just ignore you
Question.
still. Yeah.
Gribbs, question for you. In Tevis' campaign, you're playing a character with the wrestler dedication. What's your primary class?
Monk, I think is what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
That sounds right.
Okay. Yeah. Chris, for your campaign, I think I put it in the chat, but I didn't really get any feedback from you. The awakened animal gorilla with the barbarian animal instincts ape.
Okay.
It'll be a large size character, and it's going to have the wrestler dedication. So it's all going to be.
Dom will love you.
Yes.
Because he's alone on the front line.
Yes.
So
Yeah. No, that's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, because that was kind of what I was thinking. Like, get in there, and if I can grapple so somebody else can hit, or if I can trip and then grapple to at least waste their actions trying to escape and stand up, and give the because is Dom the fighter?
Yeah, he's a fighter champion.
So
he's
kind
of
fighter champion.
tank DPS. Yeah.
Gotcha. Perfect. All right, I'm glad that's going to work, because I've had that character concept in my brain for a while, and I really wanted to get it out there.
Chris didn't call this out. I am playing a rogue, but I'm playing a ranged rogue, exclusively ranged. So I don't ever get into melee. So yeah.
In fact, he avoids it like the plague.
Snakes? Was it you're afraid of?
Snakes,
rats.
Rats.
Yeah,
all
that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Afraid of basically everything that moves.
Yeah.
I was looking. He has 83 hit points. At level 11, he has 83 hit points.
You are a glass cannon.
Jeez, I think I got like 183 on the character I'm building.
No. Well, so if you don't know the backstory, when we first started playing Rise of the Rune Lords, I asked Chris. I was torn between two different builds. I was either going to play a rogue, who was kind of a wizard, or I was going to play a wizard. Nice.
Got him, coach.
Or I was going to play a wizard who was kind of a rogue, right? So a wizard with some stealth and thievery and that kind of stuff. So ultimately, I was like, okay, well, I'll just go with the rogue build, but get this. I'm not going to invest a single thing into durability at all. -1 on my con mod, and I'm not going to touch toughness or anything like that. So if he dies, I'll go play the other thing. Now we're level 11. I'm pretty damn invested in this thing, but I still haven't done anything to gain HP. So we'll see.
Yeah,
that's right. Okay,
that's hilarious. Now,
and you know,
looking.
And not to steer too far away from the campaign and talk about Rise of the Rune Lords, but to kind of tie it in to what we were talking about, you know, just ad-libbing and whatnot. I'm pretty sure the way that Sarlina was introduced to the game, with the zombies infesting this house and I was tied up in the attic, was that actually part of the story, or was that something you added just to include me in, Chris?
Well, it was part of the story. Yeah, it was part of the story, the zombie thing.
But you did add me.
Yeah. But we had,
yeah. So I wasn't just there, which I liked.
Yeah.
Gives you a foot in the door as far as how you role play and how you know, how you handle the character, to have like kind of a kickoff point.
100%.
Yeah, you know, maybe Selena's, you know, afraid of undead or whatever, maybe just zombies. I don't know, you know.
I'm afraid of undead in real life.
In real life.
But also like, you know.
So are you going to be ready, you think, to start running next
Friday?
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about start date. Is it the next game session?
I thought we were going to finish with. Are we not going to do the Empire's Devoured?
Well, I think we're still doing that on the off nights, right?
Yeah, we're still going to be doing that on the off nights. I just suggested it for tonight, so we'd have something to play. Or we can just sit here and fat.
You know, apparently that's what we do a lot of.
Yeah,
we do a lot of that.
Yeah,
a lot.
You know.
Yeah.
Anyways, Let's
Uh,
stump some people.
Does Dom want to
Well,
participate in the discussion?
Yeah,
Dom
I
is
was
just
kind of curious.
doing sound effects, but
Yeah, I think he's probably eating or something since he's not on camera yet. I was.
I'm not going to be on camera tonight. I haven't been feeling well the last few days. That's why I was out Wednesday.
All right.
Bongo.
Bingo bongo for sure, though.
oh,
Well,
hey,
all right. So the question for tonight was, what AP would you most like to play, or what AP is your favorite to that you've played? And I said that you cannot say Rune Lord since that's what we're going to be doing with you, Chris.
Favorite AP I've played? I really haven't played a whole lot.
Or want to.
So, but want to play?
Yeah.
Shit.
And what is an AP for those that might not know?
Adventure Path. A
Adventure
pre-written campaign for GMs to use for players.
yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to pull up Fizo's website, but it's slow.
Piezo Electrics.
What was that now?
Who?
Okay.
How many?
Like I'm playing through A-Bomb Vaults with Six and his group on Saturday nights, which has been cool, but A-Bomb Vaults is I feel for like as a mega dungeon, it's not really as bad as like you're not just always in the mega dungeon, which is cool. Like you can easily spend downtime, but even though I saw that GCP were trying to GTFO from Gatewalkers, like Gatewalkers seems intriguing. I don't know if it's just like poorly written or if GCP just like
I think it is. I think it was pretty poorly written. They did remaster it because they've just printed out all 3 books into one campaign thing. And they remastered the whole campaign to fix a lot of the issues. Apparently, I'm not super familiar with what the issues were. I think it was mostly just that, like a lot of their APs, it was kind of disjointed in places, especially where where one book ends and another begins.
yeah, they're generally all written by different authors, right? Between each book.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, though, Bloodlords and the new Mythic AP have piqued my curiosity, and even though I'm not, or go ahead, sorry.
I was just saying I do have the new Mythic sitting up on my shelf too.
What's the name of that one?
It is called Myth Speaker.
Yep.
See that
Myth Speaker.
That
But
would be interesting.
If I liked roleplay more, I would probably want to play Strength of Thousands, but I feel like that's like a very even split, or maybe even lean a bit more towards RP to combat. I tend to lean more towards combat than RP.
See, from a GM standpoint, roleplay scares me because I'm not the best at coming up with shit off the cuff, and so I like being a GM because it forces me into situations where I have to be a little bit better at trying to think off the cuff like that. But as a player, I love playing and doing the role play because I like fucking with the GM.
I will say,
Yeah,
I will say, Brian, give yourself a little bit more credit because you're actually pretty good at coming up with stuff off the cuff. You're better than you think you are.
Sometimes you're like, it's clear you're like, I'm not doing that. Let's move on. But when you do engage with it, you do really well. Yeah, and that's it. Like sometimes things will come to me, just bam, and then sometimes I'm just going, anyway, let's just meet me. I have no idea what to do here. I've read this adventure path cover to cover 3 times. I know where we're supposed to be going, and I don't know how y'all got to that idea to go that direction. Yeah.
So,
yeah, I always use the example when we were running the D&D campaign. I think this may have been before. No, you were in. I think you were in it, Be Will, at that time already. But you guys were at like the second town that you went to. It was like a moderate sized town. I don't remember the name of it. And I laid out so many hooks for some Thieves Guild shenanigans. I mean, session after session, I was like, you hear some whispers about some Thieves Guild shenanigans. Obviously, I didn't say it like that. But anyways, for like probably, I want to say like 6 sessions in a row. And you guys just walked past every single one of them. Don't care, not interested. Next, get that shit out of here. And that whole thing, I had this whole thing planned out, never touched it. And I think that's the biggest and like the main example of that ever happening to me is like where you guys just completely walked past some content and didn't interact with it. And I was kind of surprised because I've always loved Thieves Guild stuff, but I guess not everybody is into that.
Which
I
campaign
guess
was
it
that?
depends on.
It was the D&D,
Oh, okay.
Rob Bane and
Yeah.
Well,
I don't have any. I don't have an excuse because I was playing a rogue. And
I mean, Rothabane was a barbarian champion of what's the big god, dragon god, Bahamut. So thieving was not really,
right. Not really in his wheelhouse. No.
Yeah, not really in his wheelhouse. Plus, he was kind of dumb. So, I did have a follow-up question to Dom though. Would you recommend Abomination Vaults? Because I'm doing Pathfinder in a castle, and that's the AP I'm playing from start to finish over 3 days is Abomination Vaults.
So like I think ABOM is very straightforward. There's not a lot of thinking involved. Like it is pretty much just explore the dungeon, find out new things. There's some very minor role play involved, but like at least for me, it's a very like turn brain off, enjoy the night with some homies, get in some combats with like evil creatures that are like fiends or undead. But overall, like I have enjoyed it. The only thing I would recommend is don't be a caster that has mental spells and just ignore precision damage because you will be sad the whole time.
Okay.
Because like
with a cleric.
Cleric will be phenomenal. Yeah.
I'm gonna let okay.
I'm assuming a positive cleric.
A positive cleric.
A heal cleric, not a harm cleric.
Not like a harm cleric. Yeah.
Half the creatures are undead, the other half are like aberrations and shit.
Yeah.
So that led me into a thought about Bloodlords. Don't get me wrong, I do enjoy playing Bloodlords, but my biggest peeve with it so far is you've written an AP that promotes letting your characters be undead and evil. Positive spell healing is not allowed in the world of Geb at all. And all you fight is undead creatures, and really your undead people that you're playing only have access to spells that do harm on living things. So it makes some of the encounters challenging.
I've always disliked that about like being undead is that you're like, oh, I get all this void damage. Oh, great. Like a lot of the time you're fighting undead in a lot of campaigns and void damage is not great. But
here, let me cast harm.
Yeah.
Or you can cast heal. Just make sure everybody's dead that sees it.
Right.
Like I'm playing a ruffian rogue, and like I just cry every time where I like roll a fat crit that's like 70 damage, and then it's like they took 30, and I'm like, wow, fuck me, man.
That's great.
I should have been a fucking fighter or a barbarian. Like,
I think it's like not good to have whole swaths of enemy types that are just immune to whole class kits.
Yeah.
Second thing, I was told that I've made a good character choice for Rune Lords. I want to see how you feel about it because I understand that you're the lone fighter on the team.
Yep, I'm fighter with champ archetype paladin, or paladin, whatever paladin is called now with remaster. I forgot.
All right, so this is what I've been thinking: awakened animal gorilla, barbarian instincts ape with a wrestler dedication.
Honestly, like if you go for grappling, then I could pick Shuin up to be like a reach trip build.
Because that's
So I could
that's kinda
trip
what I was going.
and then you grapple them while they're
grapple, yeah.
prone.
Oh yeah. See, that's kind of what I was going for. Trying to grapple and then trip them to get them down, so they at least have to waste 2 actions at minimum and line up the attack for whoever is going to be the frontliner. So perfect.
I was actually
Awesome.
looking at weapons for a very brief moment yesterday just to look at stuff, and where was it? The faux shard. Gotta love the faux shard.
Dude, Foch.
Reach, D8 weapon, deadly D8 reach, sweep, trip. Like that martial weapon is stacked as fuck.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I
that's
love
why
it how the faux shard is they were like it because it was a staple in PF1 for the crit range. So yeah, the Foch is still an awesome weapon in PF2.
That's what I should have
Well,
used with Brack.
That's why I love
Foch.
that ape instinct. Your fists are 1d10 bludgeoning. I mean, a d10 on a fist attack. So
That's good fisting.
Yeah.
that's some good fisting.
Big fisting.
Well,
Anyways,
moving right
it's
along.
probably time we actually got into the actual Starfinder. We left off last time. We'd been playing Wheel of Monsters, and y'all got through round 1, and y'all were the fan favorites in round 1, so y'all got the bonus round. And so y'all went out into the bonus round, and pretty much kind of like round 1, y'all wiped the floor with them. After that, something happened outside. You're not really sure what it was, but the producer came in and was like, yeah, we're just going to call this the extra bonus round, and we need you to go outside and deal with this, and we will double or triple your payment. I don't remember exactly what it was. So please, go out there and let's be quick because we don't have insurance to cover casualties. And so y'all went outside and started fighting with 4 guys. 2 of them are kind of sniper, and 2 of them are on the ground. And the combat was taking a while, and so we had to cut the session in the middle. And we are at the top of the round. The game is now unpaused, and Dom, it is your turn.
top of the round
Yeah.
into you.
We made notes, right, of what happened.
Very sparse. Looks like I said just cast Invis. And that's the only note.
I thought we fucking wrote shit down.
I think that was
I
for the
wrote
other
shit down
game.
too. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is the only guy I see, and I don't remember if my gun was loaded. Is there a way to check that?
I think it
We'll
probably
just
was
say
loaded.
we'll just say it was loaded. I know I am.
Hey,
There we go.
good one.
Okay. So let's try to
Oh,
just
come
get
on.
this moving. We'll do create a diversion on that guy down yonder. Gonna do a little tricky do where I like do a finger pistol to his left and like make him look away.
Nice.
How did you target it, bitch? Go.
Time to go ahead and get yourself dead.
All right, success.
Huge.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I can just send off guard to him for you, be well. Sick.
Huge.
I guess it'd probably be easier if you take off guard off and I just put hidden to myself.
All right, off guard off.
Drag hidden to myself. And then I will do a 2-action hampering shot on him to keep him off guard. That will allow me to aim and shoot. Facts, my gun was not loaded.
Nice.
All right, we hit on a 4.
Dude.
He is off guard. We got aim. Why is it not taking in backstabber? Oh, maybe he does have to be. I'm gonna drag off guard back onto him, be well, just to make sure the damage is right.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't taking in some of the damage there.
27.
It's my turn.
All right.
How do I end my turn? Oh, I see.
Be well, is there actually a bad dude right here?
Yes, there is.
All right. Well, I guess I don't remember how to play this damn character. So
You say that every time. Every time.
That's the funny thing.
that's
Yeah.
that's the funny part. I guess what we're gonna do, check this out. We're just gonna have some fun. Okay. So I have a little thing, a little ability called
Get him.
select one of your
Lead by
prepared
example.
non-cantrips. Wrong game, guys.
Yeah, he's a
Zen-
technomancer.
Oh yeah, Technomancer.
Tighten to the slot it fills. Okay. So what we can do is not that. All right. I apologize for the delay. I'm really sorry.
Delay.
We're gonna have some fun. Okay. I'm gonna do a little free action John Jamsky that's called download spell. Okay, it's a free action that lets me replace one of my prepared spells with a spell from my spell cache, heightened to the level of the spell that it fills. So I'm going to swap out one of my prepared 5th level spells with a little spell called Flame Wisp. So I'm going to cast this as a 5th level spell. I told you we were going to have some fun. I'm just going to drag this in here for the moment. Oh, come on. All right, there. Now. Oh, damn it. Sometimes
Are we
the
having fun?
game sometimes the game is too helpful and it's like trying to help. Okay, so that's that. And then I get this spell effect here. Flame Wisp. I hope
So
that it
this is interesting. Tevis, I don't even see you on the map.
I'm invisible right here.
That you? I thought that was okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh,
So then I'm going to cast another spell. The spell that I cast now is going to be Sure Strike. Finally, I'm going to use my quickened action to shoot this guy in the face with my gun. And I'll keep higher. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Just a hit. Let's see what we can do for the damage. I feel like Flame Wisp is not the correct damage. It should be. Oh, no. Okay, it is. It's just a really shitty spell. My bad. Sonic Barrage. And then I'm also, I know I'm overclocked, so I add another +5 untyped fire. Yeah, here we go. 37 damage. Woo.
that's some damage.
And that's my turn. Yeah, well, listen, you don't need to talk a whole bunch of shit, Be Will, okay?
No, I'm not trying to talk a whole bunch of shit. I was forgot which game we were playing. I was looking for you and your mount, and I was like, "Where the fuck are they?"
What game is this? Took reduced damage. I don't like that.
Yep. Took some reduced damage. So,
Can you give me an extemp? Do you have extempore effects? Can you give me one if you've got that? Just so I can put the overclock damage on, so I don't have to do it every time. No. Okay. Well, just go ahead. Go ahead then.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yep.
no.
So this guy, I think you're the only person on the level with him.
But I'm invisible.
Yeah.
But he just he knows a gunshot came from that general direction.
Okay.
And that's not going to affect I guess it will. His area of fire is only a 15-foot cone, so that doesn't work. Never mind. So he won't be doing that either.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Because Chris is 60 feet up. Dr. Lobotomy Friend is 60 feet up. I'm so glad that they put that in there. And Tevis is invisible. You shot at me.
Oh.
What? So what kind of invisibility do you?
I have the invisibility spell. I mean, you would know the square that I'm in, basically. I'm hidden, so you know which square I'm in, and it's 50-50. You got to roll a DC 11 flatty.
Okay.
To try to target me.
Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20. First action.
Damn.
Second action, he is going to go ahead and lay down some area fire. And since this is area fire, he just gets to attack. That doesn't make any damn sense.
Well, he doesn't attack. I make a save, I think.
Right? Yeah,
you will make
target.
He has primary target.
Or primary. If he has primary, then he also can do.
No,
attack.
he does not. He does not have the primary target.
Okay.
Let's get in there with a critical success.
So you would take no damage. What would the damage have been? The damage would have been 28. So you got lucky there.
I'm glad I did not take that damage.
Holy crap. Yeah. That's pretty high.
Yeah. So that was that guy's turn.
Right.
Doctor.
So I do remember this after I moved, that I moved up to this roof so I'd be able to see Dom on this roof across, but it is blacked out to me.
Yes.
Because there's no actual roofs here, but you should be able to see.
Yeah, which is fucked up. So let's see if I can do a little.
Okay. I see a guy here, and I'm guessing that this is Dom, but I don't see him.
This is me.
All right. You are 35. What do you got? That. Let's see here. So this is are you guys on the roof technically?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So first act, I think I can just barely get there if I can fly across. It's saying that I'm going to collide. You'll have to move me right here, if you can, please. Thank you.
Bam.
And then I'm going to cast heroism.
Hell yeah.
And then end my turn.
Now I'll hit on a 2 and crit on 12.
Yeah.
All right. So this guy. Like, I hate this. I really hate these guys. Actions. Use aim, but we're not going to actually give you the macro to apply aim
Mm-hmm.
to the
I can
character,
put-
so it can. Would you?
Yeah.
That would be helpful.
Oh, wrong thing.
But it applied to you. It applied to you. I may drag it to this guy. There we go. And he's going to target you with his ranged attack.
Nice.
Critical miss. I'm guessing you don't want to use nimble dodge.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
And so third action is he will thought I fixed that so I wouldn't have to do that anymore. Son of a bitch. 1 second. Third action. Have him selected. He's gonna reload. He's reloaded. He better be. Corpse Fleet Sniper number 2. He's also going to use aim. So let me go back and grab aim and drop it on him. And then range strike. Son of a bitch. And he's also going to have trouble, but it looks like he reloaded for his third action. All right.
All right.
Sir Chris.
Tevis, you're ranged, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I am going to start out with my sustaining a courageous anthem. Second action. Oh, that's what I need to see. What's the cast? I'm going to target.
Right. Should I be getting Courageous Anthem? I don't have it on me.
You should be.
You were just outside. No, he is just
no,
outside.
He should be inside, it looks like.
No, it looks like he should be,
okay.
but he
gotcha.
is he's
Just
just a hair
outside.
outside.
Well, here, let me do this for you, Dom.
I can't see you because of these blasted invisible walls. So
Right. But I
I
can
deleted some
see
of them,
you.
but not all of them.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I'm gonna cast this. He's just inside range for that. It kind of sucks that doesn't. Well, I guess we're only 10th level, right? So I guess it wouldn't upgrade any item. And then so Dom, you'll have an extra D6 sonic damage. Because we all know
Wow.
Dom needs more damage.
The target strike deals an additional die of sonic damage, meaning whatever his weapon damage die. Yeah.
okay.
Oh, that's even better.
Huge.
Yeah.
Is there a thing that I need to put on myself for that, or do I just?
You'll just have to remember, I guess.
I mean, he crits
There's
on a
not a
12,
stat.
so this could be massive.
And then third action, I think I'm just going
That's
to.
actually a really cool spell. One action to do that.
Yeah, and then sustain. Oh, GM, can you move me? I think right there. That should be my 30 feet. And then that will be my turn. I'll be right back.
All right. Make me a drink.
First action, reload. Last two actions, aim, hampering strike. Keep the off guard rolling. Blub, blub, blub.
Blub, blub, blub.
Massive.
Massive.
Natural
Okay.
20.
Okay. Needed a 12, rolled a 20.
Gonna do it. Do it right.
Get in there.
Oh, that's not very high. Look at the ones.
Classic.
There-
Did you?
Dumb critical.
Yeah, no, this
That's a
is
shame.
classic ranged crits.
Range crits. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you added the extra die.
Oh, I did not. Oh, fuck. I didn't add the extra die. Here you go, we will.
Double that.
Or shit. It's a
Crit.
D,
Yeah, I was gonna say it should be double.
D12. That's fine.
Oh,
Just take
what?
this. Just take that. That's fine. Probably would have rolled a 7 on a D12 anyways.
Yeah. You never know.
And that is my turn.
Ah,
77 damage total.
Nice.
nice. Okay.
Nice.
So, I spent all of my time in between these turns trying to get this flat damage calculated. So,
Did you?
kind of, but not really, but kind of.
Uh-huh.
So what we're gonna do here is have what I like to call a little bit of fun. Okay. And so what we're gonna do, is
On your own
shit
face.
on my own face. Can I see anybody else other than this guy? I can only see this guy, right?
Yeah, because y'all are the only ones on the ground. Everybody else is up on the roofs.
Well, Chris
Or-
is up in the air too.
Chris is up in the air, but yeah. Because y'all already killed one of the guys.
I see. I see. I've already burned through
Oh.
a lot of my fun spells.
Just shoot him in the dick, man.
I might just shoot him in the dick, man. I might. Okay.
He's
You
not
know what?
feeling
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have some fun.
good. Oh, here we
Okay.
go.
Here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and just cast a little spell called Supercharge Weapon.
Okay.
Okay. This spell is terrible. But it gives me an extra D6 of damage on my attack.
Look at you.
So and then you know what? Let's just do it upright. Let's sure strike him. Okay.
Oh,
Let's burn the entire spell
no more
list
spell slots.
right here, right now.
But you don't get to attack now.
I got a
'Cause
free
that's
action.
free actions. Oh, you get a free action.
I'm quickened. I can
You're
shoot with
quickened.
my quacking.
Damn. Damn.
So I'm gonna shoot him with my gun.
Here it is.
Here it is.
One action to shoot. Well, only action to shoot.
Just
And
a
it's
hit. Just how
Barely.
does he have +4 cover? I'm shooting him in the face, B will.
Wait a minute. This is actually.
I don't know why he has cover on him.
That's a lot of cover.
That is still just a hit, though.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
That's what happens when you play a spellcaster whose primary purpose is to shoot a gun.
Dude.
Hey, at least I'm hitting, right? All right, here comes the damage.
Amen.
Wow, I'm getting +6 from Courageous Anthem.
Hey man, nice shot.
I messed up my thing. All right, hold on. Shit.
What's going on over there, man?
Well, I was trying to make things easier, but instead I made them harder. Which is
Generally, what happens when you try to make
Generally
something
better.
easier?
that's what you said, you know.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry. So here comes the damage. I'm gonna have to key it in manually again. So we're getting an extra 1d6 fire from supercharge. We're getting an extra 5 flat fire from
We
the deal
ignoring
wop.
the sure strike change.
What's the sure strike change?
You can only use it once per 10 minutes now.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea. Yes, I'm ignoring that.
I mean,
What?
This comment-
Classic.
Yeah. Every Megas
This
cried
comment-
when they made sure
Yeah.
strike once every 10 minutes.
What? Oh, dude, I had no idea. I was like, oh, they renamed it to Sure Strike. Okay.
It's literally,
Okay.
yeah, sure. Right.
Strike.
Sure Strike, you know.
Yeah.
Once.
Sure, I'll
Okay.
strike.
Maybe.
Well, that's my turn. This character's terrible, and I apologize to everybody watching.
New character next week.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Give me that area fire
Oh,
reflex.
is
save.
this considered a ranged attack?
Screamer? It's a
Right.
15
Half
Hold it.
damn.
cone.
No, it's because he doesn't actually attack. Never mind.
Yeah, it's area fire.
9 these
T-bone.
nuts.
Go
Yep,
ahead and take a
9.
little half damn. Hey, did you roll a... Oh, you don't have
stupid.
to roll a flatty. That's right.
Because it's area.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wish I'd read that first.
Isn't that how it goes?
Yep. And with his last action,
He dies.
Shoots himself. Oh,
doesn't matter. He missed.
Nice.
It's my turn
Hell yeah.
to play the video game. Nobody's like taking.
Hey, I took 9 damage.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Well, take here. I'll give you 9 of my network vitality.
Oh, thanks, bro. What is your range on that?
It's pretty far.
Oh, okay. Not like a 30.
No.
I think it's like 120 or something.
60.
Like that.
Oh, hell yeah.
60.
Yourself or a bonded creature you can see within 60 feet.
Ah, that's probably good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're 70 feet from me.
Oh.
So
I mean, depends
I'll
on how you do the
take
math.
that back. Well, I moused over and it says 70 feet.
Yeah.
Well, that's
It
clearly
does-
incorrect, but
All right. Well, you don't
It's
get
fine.
healed.
yeah.
I'll get you next round.
I
Let's
believe.
see. What do we want to do?
Dude, you could do Dom. Dom's barely hurt.
Oh.
And then
I thought you guys
I'll
were
grab.
hurt. I guess I misread. I'll heal whatever you're missing, Dom. How much are you missing?
14.
I will remove 14. Okay. There we go. That's my first action. What does this character do again when he doesn't heal? Let's see, what is this? You know what? Let's just go ahead. I guess can I not see this guy? Because he's showing me that he's invis.
He's just out of sight of your range. Do you have dark vision?
Oh. Okay. Thought I did, but I guess not. Well, I would like to chuck a couple of mines at him. Let's see.
That's the wrong class.
Wrong character. All right.
Yeah, wrong character.
Well.
Okay.
What if? $40 What is that? Damn it. That sucks. I am just going to go ahead and move, I think. I'm going to move 15 squares, 15 feet, and then I'll shoot him. That'll be my round. What? That. First loaded. Then swing. With the critical hit. Roll that crit, damn.
Get in there.
Look at those ones.
Okay.
And then I'll end my turn.
Wow.
Gribs, roll a d4.
Roll.
I don't think the hero point thing is working. Guyan, you get a hero point.
Yay.
Yeah.
I'm adding it.
Wait, why did I?
I just added it.
Thought
You
I was-
rolled to pick who got it, and I
Yeah, I
added
know.
it
I
to
was
him.
like, this is going to be so influential. He's like going to determine what I do or don't do. And no, I'm just rolling for hero points.
I figured it was going to be who was about to get hit.
Or yeah, that exactly.
Also, can you drop aim back in the chat for me?
Yep.
Aim, and then strike. That's a hit. You want a nimble dodge?
Nope, because it won't do anything.
Won't do no good.
Close though.
17 points of damage.
Good thing I just healed you.
Hell yeah. And now you got something to do next turn.
Thank.
Oh,
Bless the water or the maker in his water.
Yeah, bless the coming and going of him.
Second action, or third action, reload. That's the end of his turn. This guy, he's going to aim.
Who's he targeting?
He is still targeting Dom as well.
Oh, okay. Dang. Sorry, Dom. Not up there.
Okay.
Got it.
That's you nimble dodging that one.
yeah, I'll nimble dodge that.
Coming in
Does you
huge.
Why did
Oh.
it do it twice?
Because I clicked on it once myself. Sorry.
Okay.
And then third action, he'll reload, and that's his turn.
Gotta love reload. Okay, Tevis.
Yo.
I'm gonna give you some vitality back. How
Sure.
much do you need?
9.
9. Okay. 46 minus 9 is 37.
7.
Yep. All right, so that should, based on previous discussions, sustain Anthem.
Nice.
And then I will also sustain not motivating ringtone.
Shuffle repeat.
Yeah, shuffle repeat. And then for third action,
Tevis, do you use skills any during part of your turn?
Not really.
Not really.
I'm pretty skillless if you haven't noticed.
Yeah.
I've noticed.
Thank you.
Then I think I'm gonna cast a glass shield, and that'll be turn.
First action, reload. Second and third action, hampering shot. Or actually, he's already off guard. We're gonna bank on him dying to this shot. So second action, we're just gonna shoot him. Wait. Fuck.
I forgot to sustain heroism.
You don't sustain.
Oh,
heroism.
yeah, that's a duration.
Oh.
Smoking hot.
I should have flew up.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm. You know.
Oh, wait. Nope, because there's just like too many actions and like none of them can be compounded.
Not enough time.
Playing a ranged operative feels not good with reload one.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm telling you, dude, the best weapon in Starfinder 2E, like by far, is, well, it's the Aeon rifle, but that's an advanced weapon. Laser rifle is like a martial, or is it even simple? I don't know. But laser rifle is the one.
I've got an advanced laser rifle.
Is it an Aeon rifle?
No.
That's not advanced.
Oh,
it
you
says
mean
advanced.
the
It's
advanced?
something that we got from loot. Yeah.
Yeah.
The laser rifle is advanced.
Yeah,
It's
no, that was
advanced.
Paizo's poor word choice.
Yeah, good job, Paizo. They reuse advanced here.
Guess I'm gonna have to use my last two actions to fucking aim and shoot anyways. So like, might as well pray that he dies. So we'll just hampering
That's the plan.
shot again.
Oh no!
What? Oh,
We're gonna
natural one.
use this fresh hero point, I guess.
There you go. Yeah, get in there.
Fresh and ready. There it is.
There we go.
On a
Crit on a 6. Second's a low reroll.
There's the plus
Yeah,
10.
low
Yeah.
reroll.
Yeah, that's funny. Just roll
Okay.
anything but a 1, and you got a
But a
crit,
one.
basically.
Exactly. Yeah.
The Chris on damn.
Where'd Beetle
1d12.
go? Oh, there he is.
I think he was fapping.
Oh,
on it.
gotta get a quick one out.
I was raising my desk up because I need to stand up for a minute.
Hmm.
Should I have Anthem here or no?
Courageous Anthem, you should now.
You still have the plus 1 die to damage?
Yeah, I added it. Courageous Anthem is 1 statter boner.
Looks like you're on. No, that's guidance. Why do you have guidance?
That's the immune
Good.
guidance.
Oh,
Immune.
yeah.
I'll just add it in.
That's better. Oh, rolled a 1 on the 12 and a 2.
Yeah.
And another 2. Wow. Damn.
Dude, I
They were
love rolling
destroyed.
all them D12s.
No.
Huge. Hey, hot question for you, GM. Is this weapon, it looks like this guy's carrying some tech. Would you say that that's accurate?
Technically.
Like a tech weapon.
Yes, yes, it is.
Hot dog. I'm going to use this shot. My ammo infector virus. I quickly program a worm into my ammo to infect tech worn by my target. Strike with a ranged weapon. If it hits, I can attempt to combat hack the creature or an item the creature is holding or wielding. So I'm going to shoot him. He's going to die, and this won't matter.
Right.
Or I'm going to shoot him. I'm going to miss, and this won't matter.
Glad we're playing
50-50.
That's why we love this game. Hey, I hit him. Okay. And I have to manually do some damage here. I don't get supercharged weapon because that only lasts for one shot. 2 action cast, 1 shot. Get yourself a D6 of damage. Hot garbage.
Great action economy there.
Paizo, if you're listening, that spell is an example of a garbage spell. 31 damage. And I get to combat hack him.
You can if you want.
I'm just gonna combat hack him. 30. Look, his gun starts like sparking off as he's lying there dead.
What off? What?
His gun starts spark. Oh god. It starts sparking off. I don't know why I just went Boston there for a second.
What is that?
So anyways, second action is going to be to slide over here. I think I have a 25. Let me double check that. I do. So that's second action. Oh, I can see this guy now. He's at 90 feet.
What's a dude down there, huh?
Yeah.
Hot dude.
This guy here, you see?
Yeah.
Now I know there's a guy there.
Yeah, I see him in sepia, or well, no, not sepia, in grayscale. Sorry.
Get it right.
Yeah, I knew Gribble was going to be upset about that. I was like,
oh, well,
shit. My bad.
I'm surprised you can see him because he is. Oh,
He's what?
Because he's 60 feet in the air.
Oh yeah.
On top of a building. Yeah, he's sniping.
Me?
Yeah, he's not
if he
looking
can see
you,
me,
though.
I can see him. You know, he just got covered.
Unless you're not aware.
I mean, you can't see me because I'm invisible, though. So, third action, sliding over here. And I got a free action to shoot, but I don't even. I'm not gonna use it. So yeah, I'm just gonna stay invisible. Hopefully, he isn't even aware of my position there.
Oh, it's my turn.
Dr. Lobotomy Friend.
Breezing through. I'm not aware of anyone else, right? I'm assuming that what Dom just killed and what I heard outside from what Tevis killed, his character killed, that was the last 2 guys, right?
You've heard gunshots from like 4.
But not from this guy is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, you probably would not be aware of that guy. No, you would have seen him shoot at Dom last round. He missed.
Oh, he shot it. I didn't, because it's all black to me over there.
Shit, hold on. You may not see him just because of your vision range.
Yeah.
Right. He's got like the little swirly on him, like the invis.
Yep.
Okay. How much damage did you take, Tom? Let's fix that for first action.
It's like 17.
17. Take it back.
Get your 17.
All right. See here.
I'll see here.
See. Well.
Oh, Tavis, you would have had that +5 circumstance bonus to speed, by the way.
Oh. Could you move me 10 feet closer to my victim, people? Thank you.
perfectly fine. These guys really aren't much of a threat. We do them in pretty well. Don't really feel like I need to be wasting a lot of spells on this kind of thing. You're that far. I think he's just outside of my range. Yeah, by 5 feet.
Hmm.
If I were to move. Well, it's still a 2 action anyway. This one is actually, I guess I could try to shoot him if I move forward. Just do that. Look right there. And then he's going to have all the penalties and whatnot, right? Because I think he's still concealed.
Yeah, he'll still be concealed.
Then
What is he concealed from?
just
From his
dark
normal vision.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you not have infra?
Guess not. Like I said, I thought I had dark vision.
I thought Tevis was the only one that didn't have dark vision.
Dr. Lobotomy Friend is not showing any dark vision.
Oh, okay. So, because I cast,
you did
you
give
did that
dark
thing.
vision to someone.
I gave it to Tevis. I would have been able to give it to him too.
Because you can do more than one.
Yeah.
You did? I didn't know you did.
I didn't know you didn't have it. Wild Bond. Oh, no, my bad. It only targets one willing. Wait, we're 5th. No, yeah, because I can target up to 5 because it's heightened.
So makes it complicated. Did I hit him or not? Because it's not showing a penalty of conceal or anything like that for my attack either.
Yeah, you should have had to roll the flat check, but if Chris gave you dark vision, then you wouldn't roll the flat check, so it hits.
So I guess it hits anyway.
Yeah.
Hot numbers on those
damage.
dice. And that'll be my turn. Is there something I can give myself from that spell that I can get dark vision from? Can you link it?
No.
Or is it just, we have it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think
no,
maybe.
there's no status. You just add it to your sheet.
Okay.
That Wild Bond spell is hot.
Maybe you could use this, Ribs.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I can see the whole map.
Spell.
Holy shit.
Yeah. All right. First action. I'm gonna fly up. Dom's fine. Everybody's fine. So 2 actions. I'm gonna sustain my 2 spells, and that'll be it.
Omnidom.
Yeah.
All righty. First action. Reload. And then because of the horrible action economy of this, I will aim and hampering shot. And then if he lives to see next round, he'll be off guard to me then.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Hell yeah.
brother. Oh, no.
Just a regular hit. Y'all had a bunch of conditions and stacked up on that other dude, which is why Dom was critting so easy.
That, and I'm also just not rolling that great tonight. That is my turn.
Wow, I'm already up next.
If I were to cast, say, a 60-foot cone, kind of like up at that guy, we would hit him, right? I mean, he's within a 60-foot cone, right?
No, he's 85 feet away from you.
What?
It tells me because you're on the ground and he's in the air. You're 85 feet away.
It says here it's 55 feet.
It says here it's
What?
85 feet.
Oh, it says there it's 85 feet.
Yeah.
I don't think they're
Because
I don't
the
think they're
angle of
matched
the
for-
hot
I don't think they're
the
matched.
angle of the hypotenuse is
A
How
squared plus
loaded are
B
you?
squared and C squared and whatnot.
not loaded enough to know that you're 85 feet away.
All right, just take away all of my fun, GM.
And he definitely have some sort of cover because of the building.
Yeah, he's up on the roof.
I would probably say that he might have greater cover from you since you're down on the ground. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Just
I mean,
fine, man.
You got a point.
Which is also great because he can't see you. A, because he can't see you, and B, because he's got cover.
You can't see me.
Man, I guess I didn't think about flying on this character. I don't really have much in the way of dealing with that.
Well,
Don't have any rope either.
if I
Okay.
could
All right.
see you with wild bond, I'd be able to give you a fly of 20 or
Where
a
are you,
climb of
Chris?
20. I'm up
You're
on the
back
roof
there?
already.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna is
Gonna have
the
fun.
exterior of these buildings climbable?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
I'm just gonna go, and I'm
Do
gonna
the
begin
climb action.
climbing. I'm gonna begin climbing the wall.
You know, I might be the only person that has visual of this because I'm.
Oh no!
Roll an athletics.
No, I
roll
can
the
see
I'm
it.
not
athletics.
trained.
Oh no!
Oh no!
But wait. Yeah, I'm a halfling. I have this thing.
Look.
Yeah, untrained improv. Yeah, so I have a +9 even though I'm untrained. Is an 18 sufficient to make progress here?
Yeah, I'll say you're able to climb up 5 feet.
Okay, awesome.
5 feet.
So third action, do it.
Yay!
Dress. 10
And
feet
then I
up?
shoot with my free quickened action. I shoot myself in the head.
Well, hey, with your free quicken action, can't you stride with that? So technically,
No.
you
Yeah,
could
but
try to
that's-
climb again, right?
That's not
Only a
climb.
shoot. Only a strike action
No.
for my quicken.
That's a fun character you made.
Mm-hmm. Having a lot of fun with it. Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn. All right, with my turn. Everyone feeling good? Everyone doing good? We're all fine. Everyone's
Good.
fine.
My guy could use a little healing if you want.
Okay.
Hold it up.
Does anybody have
I'll do
spider
that.
climb? Is that a spell?
I didn't build my character around giving people climb.
Yeah, wild bond only goes 30 feet, so I'd either have to drop.
You could
two
jump off of that
spells.
building, cast it on the way down.
I'd have to get there first.
Take your time.
Let's. step forward for 1 action.
Did you just?
Oh, first 3, 4. Get my Vite number back. And then on that guy, I'm gonna try ripping with a 2 action the spirit.
Unripping a spirit.
I need some more spirits.
So a DC 29 fort save.
DC 29
Don't mind
fort
filling that real
save,
quick.
say.
Oh,
That would be a critical
mamma
failure.
mia.
Oh,
So he's going to re-roll that with a GM point.
I don't think that's permitted.
Happens on a crit. Just double damn.
Double a damn.
Roll damn. Roll. Where's the dub damn? We're just gonna dub it.
We'll just dub it.
Oh, that's hot.
Holy
Dub damn.
mother.
Nice.
That.
That's what it feels like to be Dom.
Oh,
Oh.
no, it's void
Oh.
damage.
Oh
He's-
no.
Oh.
He still drained
Oh.
1.
I still don't know what it feels like to be Dom. Oh no. That might have been the most
That's
painful damage.
hilarious.
That is so evil.
That is so
That
evil.
would have been
having
the
too
most
much
damage I
fun.
would have done on any character I've ever played to.
I mean, I actually want this combat to be over, and when that happened, I couldn't help but laugh because I was just like, "Oh, fuck me!"
Is it
You
We
did
were
give him
one
drain
step
condition,
closer.
right?
There are
I gave him the
Yoxians
drain
there.
a living creature in range that damages void damage instead of 5d6 damage?
Oh, you couldn't even target him. He's not a living creature.
Oh, he's not?
They're
No.
Eoxians, though. They're undead.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not a
they're
valid
undead.
target.
well, we're gonna run that back then.
That's between you and your GM.
I think he just made it my turn again.
Okay.
Hold on.
If I
He
were
is
GM,
not. He is not drained.
Yeah, that's true. He would, yeah.
Yeah, so everything I got is void damage, basically. I just
Well,
This
why
is
do
the
you keep
problem. I
doing
run
this?
into Bloodlords all the time.
Yeah.
mhm.
You will do 20 million d6 of void damage.
Let's see. Does this does fire damage?
There you go.
How about a little cantrip?
Yeah. Mental damage on an undead.
That
iffy.
That's iffy. But Eoxians are typically not mindless.
Right.
So probably
got to
probably
hit
fine.
first. Oh, I rolled a 2. No,
Okay. Okay.
doesn't even matter. All right, now it'll be the end of my turn.
Doesn't even matter.
Hmm.
Would you mind dropping that aim in that chat one more time there, Mr. Dom? I really should put that macro on my bar.
Is he aiming at
No. He's aiming at the guy that just tried to heal him up.
Wait, what now?
Son
Oh
of a...
no. See, I'm a living creature and I'm immune to whatever you just tried to do to me.
Apparently. Apparently. Yeah, we're having fun.
Okay.
Are we having fun?
Oh, that's what I should have done.
I'm gonna make my way
Downtown, walking fast.
here.
And I'm torn.
2 actions to sustain. There it is. And that'll be turn.
I reload. I aim. You should be off guard. Put that on him real quick. Then I shoot.
There's the crit.
Fuck.
Okay.
I might not be able to do what I should have done now, after all.
Am I outside of Anthem?
Shouldn't be.
No, you should be.
No.
You should be within it.
I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I didn't. Sorry, I didn't. Thought I did. I forget to. I got to re-up it every round.
Bust.
But I did. I did sustain it.
I'm all out of hate.
It's about to be torn.
The pieces.
Tear
Foundry
my
does
life
the
into
crit
pieces.
spec, right?
Foundry does what?
Does
Crit spec?
Foundry
Yeah.
apply crit spec?
Generally, it'll
Generally,
often
it does.
it'll usually remind you about it, but
76 damages.
He took
Hell
all
yeah.
that. He's not feeling real well.
hell yeah.
It's my turn.
Oh shit, my turn. Awesome.
Oh shit!
Yeah, shit.
I'm a
Climbing
climb.
3 times? You gonna climb 3 times?
Listen, depends on how many times I crit. Actually, yes, I would need to crit all 3 times, and I still wouldn't be at the end.
Don't be a crit fail.
If you crit, you'll climb 10 feet.
I know that's you know.
And you're 10 feet up right now.
What if I leaped?
And that would be 40 feet.
If you leapt, you would leap off the building because you'd be pushing out away from the building.
But what if I was doing like a dune wall scaling leap? You know,
We're not playing Dune.
All right. Well, here
We
comes
might
my
play Dune after this, but we're
here
not
comes
playing
my
Dune right now.
stupid climb check.
Let's go, Spider-Man.
Let's go. Hey, there we
Hey.
go. We're going +1 each time.
Every time.
Here's action number 2. Let's go. Oh, I feel like that's
Is
got
that
to
a
be
crit?
a crit. Come on.
That's 2 crits in the row. The DC is pretty low here, Tevis.
Oh,
Oh,
you
that's 2
crit twice
crits.
in a row?
Oh, good. All right, here comes numero. Wait, that's the wrong skill. Sorry. Numero trace. Oh, look at that.
Look at the crits on that
Look
guy.
at that.
You were 40 feet in the air, my friend.
Hmm.
Don't roll a 1.
Incredible. Incredible. It's fine. Free action. I shoot myself in the head again.
What's funny is it would prompt you that your gun isn't loaded.
Exactly. Note to self: don't ever come to a Starfinder game without a flying option. Jesus.
So here's what I should have cast last time and not Eldritch Lance.
Ah, there you go.
Lash.
Big lash. Nice. 25 Pt2s.
All right, here comes that fortitude save. He got a success. So he's taking half damage. 22.
Yeah. Must
What?
be weak.
Oh,
Yeah, you're weak
Yeah.
to it.
weak to it. Weakness in the
Then,
knees and
With my
such.
last action, I'm gonna shoot you in the face just because I feel like it.
Shoot me.
I'll shoot you both. There'll be a free action.
Hey, you only need 2 more crits and you can make it to the top of the building.
I'm so
gonna actually
excited.
hero
I'm
point
going
it.
to get to the top of the building when he dies.
Oh, I don't have any hero points. No, I do have a hero point. Let me hero point that. Why is it not letting me hero point? Yeah, I'm right clicking on it. It's just letting me pop out. Make
Right
private.
click and you scroll down
Yeah.
a little bit more.
Oh,
You want me
maybe
to
it
click
didn't.
it for you?
Yeah, it's as far as not doing it. Yeah, just do it for me.
All
Let's get this done. All right, there we go. Oh my god.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Something went completely wrong. Roll it again. Just roll the attack again.
So this should have a +10 if I roll lower or something like that. I don't even know what I rolled now.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it disappeared out of the damn chat.
Now it's a.
Still a miss.
Oh, I should be
But,
higher because I rolled a 6 on the dice.
Rolled a 6 on the dice, so
Yeah.
it would be a 32. And a 32 would be just a hit.
Okay. 12 damages.
12 damages.
Oh
All
my
right.
god. I was hoping that would have done it.
Aim.
All right, who's he targeting?
Me.
Fire. He's targeting Gribs.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there, GM, before you roll.
Son of a bitch.
He has been trying to hit me.
Stop you right there.
I'm gonna do fluttering
All right, Tuck,
distraction
what's
with
up?
my reaction.
Basically, oh wait, yeah, range strike against an ally within 30 feet. I'm wielding both my fans, so basically he has to roll twice on his attack roll and take the lower.
Oh wow!
That's a huge. This character.
How
is
often
pretty
can you
hot.
do that?
It's a reaction.
You can.
Oh, they're both. Wow, they're both. high
How-
He
rolls.
rolled a 17 and an 18.
Well,
Dude, what the fuck?
I mean, I've seen somebody roll 2 20s before, natural 20s.
Yeah, that's
In the
what
old
tried.
D&D
I
That's,
tried,
games.
Grib. I tried.
that's what happened in the
Thank you.
Avernus game. Remember, you
Yeah.
guys? He had disadvantage and he rolled 2 natural 20s to kill the elephant.
Yep.
In the old D&D games, we used to play, if you roll a 20, you get a crit, and you roll again to confirm the crit. If you roll a 20 on the second one, you roll one more 20, and if you get a 20 on that one, it's insta death.
Yeah, we would always do
That was
3 20s as a
Yeah.
kill.
Yep.
Yeah,
Those are
All
old
right.
school rules, man.
Mhm.
yeah. Wait a minute, double that. I
What
forgot
if
to
I
roll
just
double.
take this damage, but then I take it again?
You probably should
That'll work.
re-roll that. GM, that's fatal D10. You need to re-roll that.
I do need to re-roll that, so we're gonna remove that healing death.
I hate to be that guy, Gribble. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna say anything,
Yeah.
but he's out. That dude was out of range of Vitality Lash.
Am I doubling that?
no,
Or is that the
that's the
double?
crit damage.
That's-
yeah,
That is
that's
the
total.
That's yeah.
the whole kit.
I mean, you
and
can
caboodle.
if you want to. I mean,
I don't want to. I want to play the game right.
then just regular damage would be good. Would be
Just take
sufficient.
half of it then, if it's regular damage.
Yep. And then he's gonna reload, and
All right, how many points you down, Grip?
Looks like 37.
Looks like about 37.
Well, not anymore. 9. So you should be full
Thank you.
now.
Thank you,
That'll
Chris.
sustain. I'll go ahead and continue to sustain. 40 feet. The issue is wild bond takes 2, so there's no way I can get to you. So I'm gonna go ahead and sustain the Sonic Dan, the shuffle repeat. 30 feet. Oh. Hold on, I got this other thing. How close? Select an ally within 60 feet. So I'm going to target Tevis with a skillful encouragement.
Oh, thank you.
Climb that wall.
Climb that wall.
Hell
You're
yeah.
doing great. You're doing great.
I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but I am invisible.
All right.
yep. You
Technically,
need to roll that flat check to make sure.
Oh my god.
No bonuses for Tevis.
You are, Travis.
To be fair, I didn't. I guess I got to start watching if my die is flashing before I click the thing, because I wasn't actually rolling on that.
I think Dom's got it.
Yeah, I think Dom
We'll see.
might have it. Dom might have it.
Might
Unless he
have it.
rolls in ones. Oh
God
my God.
damn.
Wow.
If
That'll-
Dom doesn't have it,
That'll
then
do.
geez Louise.
That'll do,
Destroyed.
pig.
Are you still climbing because you don't know he's dead yet?
Yeah, I'm still. Look at that. Oh, just a regular success. Hey, there's a crit. I need one
That
more
you can
Reglo.
go.
Hey, Reglo. So after the whole turn, I get up onto the top of the building.
You see nothing but a blood stain.
I go loot that corpse.
Oh, that's why you climbed it. Okay.
That's right. That's right.
Playing fanfare and cheery music drown out the sounds of the emergency vehicles and the victorious PCs are met with camera drones supporting holograms of Letha and Quill. The pair congratulate the team on their record-breaking performance in Will of Monsters and invite the audience to join them next week for another exciting episode. Once the cameras leave, the courier drone awards the PC their prize. The PCs will be recognized by the fans around the packed world and may be available to leverage that fame to get new gigs, but their identities and combat capabilities have been broadcast around the infosphere. The PCs are collectively awarded 5,000 credits for completing Event 1, an additional 10,000 credits for completing Event 2, and an additional 15,000 credits for completing Event 3.
Wow.
40,000 credits?
So,
We're rich.
I almost kind of wish
30,000
we'd be playing these
credits divided by
characters some
3.
more.
Yep. But
No.
nope.
No.
Nobody built
No,
the level
I like-
15 character versions, so
Now,
No, I built 7 as 15.
you could have given us
but-
a million credits.
Now, I will say this is one thing I wanted to try to do, but this Battlefield just never could make it work. But what I was gonna do, if I could get into a position, is I had these spell gems of Howling Blizzard, which is like Cone of Cold. So I can cast the Cone of Cold, and then I use this action I have, Alakablam, which gives me an extra D6 of damage after
Wow.
I do that, and reloads the gun, and then use the free action to shoot him in the face. So it'd be like Howling Blizzard, shoot him in the face, all this stuff. So like, I mean, I think Technomancer, it has some things that are okay, but it's just so damn clunky because I never actually got this combo off in all the combats we played. Well, you're muted, I think.
no, I'm just not talking.
I'm
Looked
trying
like
to make
you were
an
talking.
Alabama joke,
Well,
but I just
Yeah.
can't find like a
Can't
like
get-
a brother and sister.
Alablama.
Well, it's
Alakablama.
Alakablama, but it's like there's
Alakablama.
no like brother and sister kissing type thing.
or Roll Tide or something, you
Or
know.
roll time.
Yeah.
You know.
Roll Tide. Well, ladies and gentlemen of our audience, we are going to take a longer, probably the normal break to get set up.
Are we gonna?
Or we can call it quits. It's 9:30. We could call it quits
9:30.
here, and yeah. And
I
then
think we got
because
a
we'll call it
sufficient
quits
session.
here, I know 3 of us can go play a little Doom.
Well, I mean, I did bring my character over. It is ready.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
mean,
up to whatever you guys want to
I
do.
ain't got anywhere to be until.
Yeah, we can do. We're snowed in outside. We ain't got nowhere to
Oh
be
my
in the
God.
morning.
Throw
All
it
right.
in.
I always
real?
got someplace to be in the mornings. So we're going to take a long break. We're going to switch systems over to get into a game that we'll be picking up in the middle. So I'll try to give us a brief rundown on when we get back to that, and we'll be back
Shooting
here in a few minutes.
And we're live.
Look at the butt.
Nice butt, bro.
All right, ladies and
That
gentlemen,
butt.
welcome back to another, or the continuance of Starfinder tonight. I hope everybody has got a cocktail in hand, because the shit's gonna hit the fan tonight, baby.
As a note, this section of the session probably won't be on the YouTube video.
Yeah, probably
That's
not.
fair.
Yep, this is a bonus for our
Bonus round.
one viewer. Bonus run for our
For our
one viewer.
dedicated viewers,
We were
our
yeah.
many dedicated
Our
viewers.
Dedicated viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
So recap of what's been going on here. We've been playing Empire's Devoured every week off stream, but we needed some filler content for tonight, and so we're going to be picking up in the middle of the campaign where we are right now. Brief rundown. The group was sent here by the Pack Worlds to help participate in and monitor and maybe even do a little spying on the negotiations between the Aslanti Empire and the Veskarium taking place on the planet of I was on a roll there and then forgot the name of the planet.
Is it Kataria?
Katara. Yeah. Katara, in the city of Oddity.
Atuity? I think.
Atuity.
Is it
Atuity?
Atuity? I think I saw it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's right. It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Atuity. in the city of Atuity. Thanks, Pazzo.
Back my Twitter.
Nice.
As long as we maintain continuity.
Right.
Continuity.
Mm,
Oh, I see what you did.
Atuity. I see what you did there too.
Yeah.
So things that have happened so far. The PCs made it through negotiations of day 1 and day 2. They survived a couple different ambushes by a couple different factions, both opposing the accords that are going on that are going to unite the sector under the rule of cooperation on the planet for the Vesperium and for the Aslanti Star Empire. So there, as it would be, there are some opposing factions locally, mainly on the planet, that just want to be left alone to govern themselves. And the ruling bottle, ruling bottle locally is the Triad, I believe, was what they were called. So after successfully negotiating the trade agreement to celebrate the and to solidify the agreement, the PCs, along with Captain Vasoya of the Viscarium and Commander Aaron of the Atlantic Star Empire, went hunting. They went to go hunt one of the big beasts of on this planet, the Emolox, Emolsovics. This big, ugly bitch right here.
And I have in my inventory an item called Emulsivix Balls. I suppose that'll tell you how our hunt went.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they successfully killed the Emulsivics, and as they were starting their journey back, a bombardment of the planet started taking place. They got a cryptic message from one of the sub-commanders aboard the Viscari ship that was kind of contradictory, saying that the Aslanti Star Empire was attacking, but the main Aslanti Star ship that was in orbit was not involved in the current bombardment that is taking place.
All right, I love you,
We love you too, Chris.
Nice.
Dang, I totally messed that up. Oh well.
As
I love you guys too.
As the day went, yeah. as the day went on, y'all traps through the wood, making your way around the bombardment craters, dodging forest fires. Only you can prevent forest fires. Y'all made it back just to the edge of town, where you met up with where is he at? I've gotten lost. Oh yeah, where y'all met up with one of the local law enforcement people. Yeah, this guy,
some shit.
you know,
he is seeing some shit.
He is seeing some shit. Sergeant Iffish. He shared some information about what was going on in the city, and that y'all needed to get back to the Hall of Promise. As part of this, I missed a part. Y'all rescued a co-pilot of a downed ship and fought some Aslanti Star Empire troopers that were all donned in purple, which was odd because the Aslanti Star Empire are donned in green. So that was a little bit of something disturbing that made Commander Aaron think that possibly a coup or some sort has happened, but not entirely sure, and urged the PCs to get back to the Hall of Justice, whatever the hell that was called, Hall of Promise. So y'all were given a task of distracting and maybe getting a little bit of revenge on some Shillian guards that are patrolling while they make a break to get back to the Hall of Promise. And that is where we left off last time. The characters we have here, let's take a brief second just to be thorough. We have Dr. Lobotomy Friend making his appearance from the previous session into this session. We have Salzar riding his faithful beast Razzles. We have Rianu, no relation to Keanu. And we also have Seven, a fan favorite.
Seven.
Back again.
Fan favorite.
Seven.
The ghost in the shell.
Fans, I've been asking about where Seven has been.
Yeah, that's right.
He was
We need to know.
rolling 11s at the craps table. That's what he was doing.
There you go.
So I think that about covers everything. I don't know if I missed anything major there, but I think that about covers it. So y'all are on the
now.
Y'all are on the outskirts of the city. Y'all know that there are at least 2 Atlanti Star Empire people around here somewhere. And we will go ahead and
we're doing the thing.
Oh, we're
get
getting
that initiative going. We're jumping, from one combat session right into another one, going straight off.
That's right.
We're jumping in it hard here.
Getting hard.
We usually try to jump in hard and get straight off.
Yeah, I mean that's the way we try to do that.
Freaking pixel dice.
Do with real dice.
Do I see an enemy at this time, Bewell?
I don't think these guys would be
Nope, sorry.
concealed. So let me see where you're at. Honestly, I don't think you would see them right now. This is a wall, and you'd have to come through the middle. You won't really. I don't know why it's not shading them out like it is down here on the bottom, but to me, it seems like you wouldn't really see them until you got to, right in this general area right here.
I let out a terrifying. What's that?
My health.
Oh no, you should be fully rested.
Okay.
I let out a terrifying battle cry that no one hears or cares about.
Sounds like a character I remember from a previous game.
All right.
Everybody should feel a little pep in their step.
So you let out a battle cry that nobody cares about. Roll your demoralize check as normal to see if these guys hear you or not.
I'll throw a hot 43.
Wow.
Peace.
Pretty good.
Peace.
Yeah, I'm gonna say these guys hear you. So
That's kind of how the battle cry goes, but it's a lot more intimidating. Just kind of imagine that's terrifying. Yeah.
So this guy.
Don't care about that at all.
Rihanna's melee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
Better operative.
Better.
Because I got that level 4 or 4th rank invis to give to somebody.
Give it to Rosales. We have the chance to survive combat.
I give him blur.
We would take that.
They're both touch, so stick
If
close.
we do play this to level 12, I will I am planning to invest some in his durability, but
This guy comes flying in and lands on top of the tower here. And we're going to say that he is about 25 feet in the air. And that will be all of his actions for this round. This guy is going to do the same thing, except he is going to land right there. That'll be all of his actions for this round.
Need to put that 25 feet on him.
Rianu. Oh, yeah, thank you. Rihanna, you are up, sir.
Kind of a sticky ditch.
Sticky wicket.
They're both 2 actions away, but I believe our friend Rat Bastard off his pronouns as
Rat slash bastard.
Yeah.
Oh, our
Beautiful.
the viewers can't see that on,
Yeah,
on
right.
the stream view.
You took mine, Tevis.
Probably for the best.
Probably. Because T-Bone's pronouns are D's nuts.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to be.
You just weren't fast
You dick.
enough, bro. Can't say someone stole it.
Right.
You weren't there.
Gotta be
first.
faster next time.
I think I will delay my nuts. There's a delay button.
Yeah, it's on it like close to where your token is. You click the hourglass. Like in your, in the initiative tracker.
Oh, the pop out one. I have a weird.
I always pop it out. But
I have that other one that's like in the bottom right corner.
Yeah. Okay. I don't ever use that shit. Does that one have a delay on it?
Or I was curious. I didn't see one immediately. Oh, there is a delay button. I didn't fucking see it. Delay after. Guess I'm going after 7.
Okay. I'm gonna delay until after 7. But before Rihanna. There we go. There we go.
So no joke, I'm actually going to delay
until after 7.
Before Salazar, after
Salazar.
After Salazar.
Yeah.
And hit that delay.
Now that we have the initiative the way we want it.
Yeah. If you do the delay, Gribbs, it'll let you actually put it in there.
I got to do the thing, right?
Yeah. I mean, we really should delay more often. I keep forgetting about it, but it is a really good strategy.
It is a good tactic, to let your caster get his AoE stuff out or buffs out before you start actually doing stuff.
If my pixel die didn't let me down so much, wouldn't have to delay.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you hit the button, Gribbs?
I'm looking for it.
If you go to the 2 swords tab,
2 swords,
and hit the hourglass. So the chat box and then the 2 swords up to the top. Up at the top right.
To the chat box?
So you got your chat box, and right next to it, you got your 2 swords.
The initiative tab.
Oh, that thing.
The initiative, the encounter tab. Then there's a little hourglass. You can hit it. And then when you're ready to come back in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn. All right. So yeah. Is Brianna hidden to me?
I'm undetected from the enemies. I shouldn't be undetected from you.
All right. Well, then, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and cast that rank 4. Where is it? Rank 4. There it is. Invis. I'm going to reach out and touch him. I'm going to stroke that smooth, silky, dark hair or whatever. And give him that.
Save it for the OnlyFans.
Right. Which leaves me.
Whoever's coming out first, go ahead and mark it now before the turn switches. So it'll put you in the right position.
I guess I'll come out first. It won't let me hit it though.
Won't let you hit there.
I tried clicking the little thing, and
Nope,
but I
that's
think
not
it'll
any
work.
good.
Oh, there we go. I got it.
And then, yeah, I think I'm just going to, for action number 2. So who's planning on going next? Dr. Lobo?
No, I'm the
I think
last one.
I'm going next.
Oh, you were going
Salad
next.
bar,
Yeah,
Rihanna.
I don't think there's anything I can give you other than guidance. Would guidance help you?
Me? No,
No.
maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh,
Because everything else
But you
is
can give it to
2 action.
Rihanna.
I saw
Okay.
Salazar come in, so I hit turn.
Yeah, it bumps you up. B-Will, would you mind? Yeah, that's right. That's how we want it.
Yeah, and then I'll give Rihanna the guidance.
Okay. I'm gonna come out swinging hard in the paint, with what's known as a little bit of lingering composition, for which I'll make a performance check. Dom, I'm gonna need to know the DC for a level 11 character.
30-ish.
Not that.
I don't think
The
it's that. I
DC
think I
a
would've-
level.
31.
You want a double? You want a double? You want
It's
a level
standard
based DC?
DC for level 11 is 28. So I just succeeded. So my courageous anthem will last for 3 rounds.
Nice.
Boom. Then I'm going to indicate that we should get them. Rihanna, are you right here?
Yeah, I'm a bit next to you and 7, behind 7.
Okay. So I'm going to indicate that we should get them on this guy here. I'll put that in the chat.
Get him is just damage, right?
North or south?
That's north.
Which one? Just north.
Yes, north.
Leading by example.
I will lead. I'll lead.
Oh.
You'll lead.
Rosales is going to use an action to 5, 10, 35. I think he can go with, because we're in the thing. So he's going to charge forward with me. And then for my third action, yeah, I'm going to have to shoot to lead. So I'll shoot the guy that I got him on. Here it comes with a hit. Big damage, no whammage. Oh, Dom, we got you a shock module for your weapon.
Oh, that's
I think you
right.
should go ahead and apply that.
Oh,
A
okay.
shock rune.
It's in your inventory.
Okay. Was that from the sesh I missed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
On
we
Wednesday?
got it on loot.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be
Fat
happy
loot.
to know that you did some fat damage and killed people.
It's true.
Hell yeah.
That is my turn. But I just noticed I had the shock mod, and I was like, oh yeah, shock mod.
I've got flaming and shocking.
Yeah.
Wait, can I even use this since it's a module? I'm using a Pathfinder weapon, which is runes.
Don't question it. Don't question it.
Okay.
It's the same thing, right? They're meant to be the same thing.
No, they're meant to be totally different. Actually, if you're using a Pathfinder weapon, it's arcane and modules won't work with it.
Well, but he's using a Pathfinder weapon because a proper Starfinder weapon doesn't exist yet, not because he specifically wanted to use an archaic weapon. You know,
Then I'll allow it.
I'm just saying.
He's based. He is
He's
benevolent.
benevolent.
He's been drinking.
He's been drinking.
They do the same thing, like the exact
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not just benevolent.
Yeah,
He's
bigger
been drinking.
goggles are a thing.
All right, my turn.
Just a stone face on that too.
You got this guy, right?
Yeah, the top guy.
Okay. So with my Thick Daddy fly speed,
Mm.
and
That's right.
with the feats that I've chosen, I do not have I do not treat upper movement as difficult terrain when flying.
Huge.
So I'm just going to fly up to him. That should be more than enough with 80 move speed and 2 actions. And part
Pussy.
of that movement, I will aim.
Huge.
I'm not sure why they disappeared from me. Oh, I should change my elevation.
Yeah, change your elevation, and you should be hopefully see them.
No, they both.
It's weird. What the
They're
hell?
like it's like they're in the building or inside the tower.
Call was coming from inside the tower.
Can you see him
Yeah,
now?
it's like when I'm here, it's fine. But like once I like get up to the tower, then it's like, oh, by the way, there's walls and here's line of sight issues.
Yeah.
But if I take a step
Yeah, is
back,
it like a wall here or something?
if I'm here, I can see everything out here. But as soon as like I take a step forward, it's like all this is fog of war. No.
The yeah, they've got some weird outlines going on these walls. I don't know exactly how to or what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
But
what
y'all
if we
shouldn't.
just move them back and let Dom move further in? Because like maybe he can just get over the wall and then see it. Is that possible?
Can you drag me like onto this square?
Give me a second here. I'm on the
Says I'm-
wrong thing.
Says I'm colliding with a wall. Okay, that works. I should be able to make it from there to here with
Yeah,
80
80.
feet, right?
Yeah, that was 65 feet, so you're good.
Okay. All right, so still 2 actions. One of those actions included aim with the mobile aim feat, which let me use. Then I am invisible, so it should automatically off-G them for me. I've only got 1 action left, so we'll just do a normal strike. We'll use the Guidance.
Hot. We needed all that to get that hit on a 3. That's awesome.
All right, and get him is 3 damage, right? We got that fixed.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Get your damage out there. I'm just gonna put this on the stack.
Damage was missing some.
41. Oh, the 41's missing damage?
Yeah, it's missing 2d6. Here's 2d6.
Nice. Here's a demoralized check, be will. My quip. Regular suck.
And then I'll make them off guard for everyone if you want to drag it from overwhelming strike.
Off guard, and your demoralized was a success, so he's just frightened 1.
Frightened 1 and suppressed because I do that thing too.
Yeah,
All right.
I was
Boy's turn.
In there.
frightened 1 and suppressed.
We left Riker in the jungle somewhere, and Dr. Lobotomy Friend is here. Oh,
I
hello.
think Riker
just
said he was going to
appeared.
catch up, right?
He said
Yeah.
something about he was on some kind of game show or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Or
right.
was he on a talk show with
Like-
Guy and Rosalind, the famous fucking, what was the sport called?
I think it was called
What's
Mind Your
called-
Business.
Blurns ball.
There.
Blitzball. Blitzball is from Final Fantasy X.
Oh, I love Blitzball.
Love
Don't
me
get
some
me
Blitzball.
started. God,
Fucking check shot.
I'm out of here. I'm playing Blitzball right now. Fuck you guys.
Typical Gribble turn. Everyone starts fucking talking about shit. Fuck you all.
Didn't even realize it was your turn, Gribble.
That's even worse. Thanks, B. Will.
It's built in. It just happens. Take it
It's
away,
like a
Griff.
natural thing that happens. I don't understand it.
tell us what you got on your
force
mind.
of nature. Yeah.
Hate you all.
So Waka's ultimate weapon. All right.
Waka's ultimate weapon is pretty damn cool, actually.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh my god.
It's the first time I've seen Gribble rage quit.
That's pretty good.
That was great, Chris. That was great.
I was trying to let you take the turn. It's these fuckers.
Oh, shit.
I thought you guys were
Okay.
friends.
We are. That's why we're harassing you so much.
So
Now take
anyway,
your turn
I'm going
before.
to go ahead and do
Yeah.
my turn now. Play this game that we're
Okay.
all taking time out of our night to do.
Right.
Okay.
Because when
Have we recall knowledge these
groups
guys
that
yet?
razz each other have
We haven't,
300% better loyalty. I
Razz
mean,
these
it's
guys?
a thing. It's a study.
Raz, these berries.
Question was, have we recalled knowledge on these guys yet?
No.
I don't think anybody has.
I don't think anybody has.
From first action.
Yeah, I mean,
Alright.
they did they were aggressive to us, right? These are purple adorned as Lanty folk. I'm assuming, or are we just like shooting regular as? Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just appeared and we just started fucking
dude,
murking.
they've got the Sahedron on their shoulder. That is so fucking
Well,
cool.
when the GM says roll initiative,
Right,
everybody's
it's a
hostile.
I mean,
diplomatic
if we roll
encounter.
initiative, we don't have to attack. We can have diplomacy.
That's right.
Y'all
My
were sent over here to
diplomacy is
take these
stabbing.
guys out and get some revenge.
I'm new to this whole situation. So,
Yeah.
anyway, I'm just a
Your
doctor.
character, yeah, your character is definitely new to this situation.
So, I'm recalling some knowledge on these guys.
Okay.
All right, let me know a little bit about them. Let me know what's their favorite TV dinner?
All right.
Asking the real questions.
Yeah.
Hit
Let's
that
know,
recall knowledge macro.
All right. Where's it?
So down bottom, the 3 boxes next to the hand
Oh yeah, right there.
under extras.
And boom. Wait. Oh yeah, secret. That's why.
They refuse to tell you.
They refuse to tell me.
They refuse to talk about it.
Yeah, they're not telling you their favorite dinner.
It's brutal.
Wow.
That is pretty brutal. Yeah.
So they
Gotta
are
be the
hostile.
Salisbury steak.
You should kill them. They won't tell you their favorite TV. That is the wrong answer by a
What'd
lot.
you say?
That's why
Salisbury
they're
steak?
not telling him.
I see.
They don't want to admit it.
So 55 feet away. You know what? Let's go ahead and start things off.
With a bang?
Can I do it with let's see. Yeah, let's do
Oh
that.
shit.
Oh shit, he did the thing.
Oh
Can I get both?
shit!
Nope, I can't get
Which-
both.
Do the bottom one. That's the one we're not killing.
Yeah, there we go.
Bottom guy. Oops.
Spell level 3. Did you want to cast that at spell level 5? Just
Wait,
asking
yes,
questions.
you're right. I'm glad that you said so. Delete
Okay.
that.
Is there a heightened effect for
Also-
5?
It's an
It's
end cap
in-cap.
spell. Casting it higher is
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Delete that. All right. So doing this the right way.
Yeah.
10
Mm,
birds
that's right.
right there.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
17?
that
Oh.
sounds like a
Failure?
failure.
Looks like a fail.
Wait, he failed by 13. Why is that not a crit?
Because
Probably.
end cap.
Yeah, he's probably level 10 or 11.
Oh,
Probably
Yep.
11.
Level 11.
Yeah. That's one of the drawbacks of being odd level, right? No. Oh, right. We're level 11. So you could have cast it at 6th level.
yeah. I don't even have 6th level spells yet. I didn't see that for this damn campaign. Oh well.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would have them. So,
And I would've-
you know.
Oh well. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. I mean, it turned out okay.
Yep.
He failed it, right? So, if the target is subject to hostility, it ceases to be affected by a calm.
Yep.
Can't use hostile actions as long as we just leave this dude alone. That's pretty hot. Smoking hot.
Leave him alone.
2v4
2v4
touching.
turn into a 1v4.
That's right.
Love that spell.
Yeah, calm is actually pretty cracked.
Yeah, and it's on a burst radius.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you can actually get more than one rolls too.
Yeah, if you can get more than one target, that's when it really shines. But yeah,
Ooh.
Especially for being
Just
an
don't
end
forget,
cap.
don't forget to sustain it each round.
yeah, it is sustained.
You got to remember that.
Objection. Leading the player.
Thank you.
Sustained.
Yep.
I don't want to hear
So-
that kind of crap in my courtroom again.
This guy can't do shit because he's under the effects of calm.
He can move, right?
Maybe he tells us about his favorite TV dinner.
He
Yeah,
fucking
exactly. I
better.
want to know what you eat, brother.
Salisbury steak every night.
All right, well, we got to kill him now.
Called it.
All right, so this guy.
We have no choice but to execute this man with extreme prejudice. Salisbury steak every night.
Salisbury with the U.
Salisbury.
See,
What was that kid cuisine? You guys remember that shit?
Yep.
Fucking love those things as a kid.
Yeah.
Yep, I used to eat those.
Dude, my folks would never get us that kind of stuff, and I
Really?
wanted
Oh,
it
that's right.
so bad. The
Yeah,
little
what is that?
brownie, you know what I'm talking
Mm.
about?
Yeah, the
Those are
Oh, I
brownie.
know. Yeah.
As an
Mm.
adult, those are good.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't think they are, but
As a reaction, I'm gonna stab him.
I haven't had
Alright.
kid cuisine in ages though. I don't know. Are they better now? Are they good?
I don't know, but they have them in the adult ones, like the
No.
what are they?
That was
Oh, you're talking about
almost
the Hungry
20.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yep,
Hey, we still
roll
got
your
that.
damage.
Had the
It's like we
damage
didn't
correct
change
that time.
characters.
Beeble, is he not got him?
It's on there.
Okay. But
Yeah.
Wait.
Usually it'll say get him on the target
it's in
has
there.
frightened.
Yeah,
off
I don't
guard.
see it. It just says get them. Oh yeah, lead by example +3.
Yeah, on the damage. I mean, on the attack roll. It doesn't really matter, but that's all right.
Oh yeah, no.
All right, so Dom, I need you to make that reflex save.
It doesn't stack with off guard. Sorry, that's what it
This
is.
no, it's an emanation. Okay.
Yep.
And it is
Actually,
not-
30-foot emanation. Tevis, you will also, and so will your
Wow.
hound need to make that reflex save.
30-foot emanation.
Wow.
You're saying?
Yep.
Okay. This is known by 7 if you wanted to use counterspell.
What is it?
He
That's
said
a
it was
joke.
known.
Nobody takes a counterspell. Okay, so we need to both. Is there? Oh, sorry. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
Rosales coming in with a save, crushing it.
Says
What spell
and
is
then
it?
Overload system
Oh, yeah.
save. No bulwark. Use the dex. Am mounted, and I failed
Sounds
because
all
I'm mounted.
all right.
Mounted.
So you'll take full, your ride will take half, and of course Dom takes none.
Yeah, of course. Of course. I'll start with the ride taking half. I'm gonna check. Well, I don't actually. I burned my reaction already, so yeah, I'll take full.
That was 2 actions, and then for his last action, he's going to reach out and strike. Maybe he will.
Why do
He
I have
missed
cover?
you. I don't know why
Okay.
you have cover, but he didn't make the flat check, so he missed you anyway.
Okay. I would took cover off. Should I
7.
be suppressed?
What's that?
I don't think so.
Taking it off.
I don't know why you would be.
I don't either.
All right. Going to do a little quantum transposition.
Quantum transpo.
I think I'm going to put it right there, which will sustain it. And then my 2 actions left. With haste, 30 feet. I could target Rosales. Who would benefit the most from haste? Or should I look at something else maybe?
I mean, probably Dom.
I can't
Right?
read.
Dom, you can use haste.
Yeah, I could reliably use haste for another
oh.
strike or a stride.
I can't reach them though.
You got legs.
She's
Knows
got
how to use
legs.
them.
Yeah. I got a lot of other stuff I really want to try, but I can't.
Haste is 30
Well,
foot, right?
cast your other Johns, bro. Have fun. Yeah, it is 30.
Is this? I'm assuming that's a gate. Is it open?
The gates are open. You will.
The gate is open. Sorry.
Okay.
Been drinking.
The gates are open.
Oh wow. Oh. All right. Yeah. And he is 25 feet in the air.
25 feet on top of the wall.
Second and third action. I want to try a new spell.
In there. Chrono push.
Chrono push.
Oosh.
500-foot range.
Pretty big.
This isn't a new spell. You cast this last time.
I did.
So which one are you pushing it at?
This one.
That one? All right.
Yeah.
So,
So let me attack. I got to hit first.
oh, well, yeah.
No.
Critical.
Okay, never mind. I'm good. I'll take it. I had my die in my hand and it was already lit up, so I didn't get to roll it. So it worked out this time. Didn't last time, but it did this time. All right. Push creature 15 feet back in a straight line. 30 feet on a crit hit.
30 foot
feet back.
back. All right. Roll the original damage first.
Oh, damn.
So he'll take that damage. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
30.
And fall 20 feet, 25 feet.
No, because he is still concentrating on his fly activation that flew him up to the top. So he's 25 feet in the air, just pushed back 30 feet.
Okay.
Sounds like cheating, but okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like a ability that he has because
All right.
he has not been affected by not concentrating. Right?
Okay. Yeah, that's it. I think you're probably right. I'm just being a little shitbag. All right, I'm gonna have Rosales, excuse me, slide into these DMs with okay, sorry, hold on. With he's gonna move us up about there. It's telling me I can't get through that solid wall. You may have to move me through here, B Will. I should be right on the other side of the gate. You said the gate was open. Maybe just back one space there. Yeah, that's the extent. Okay, so that's Rosales' free thing. I'm going to indicate that we ought to get this guy. I'm going to lead by example. So let me get him in the chat.
So
And then,
I have a quandary for you before we go too far.
Okay. I'm willing to listen.
Salazar is not undetected.
Correct.
I mean, not Salazar. Rosales, and you are on Rosales.
Right.
So how can you be?
I'm not undetected. I don't know why it keeps putting that on there. It was on there earlier, and I took it off, and then it came back somehow. I don't know how it keeps.
Yeah, I took my undetected off also after my first turn.
Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, no, I definitely shouldn't be. I get maybe it's because he's still on Rosales still had a void notice. Anyways, but yeah, first action, Rosales. Then we're gonna do first action, get him. I am gonna lead by example. Then my second action is gonna be a demoralize check on this guy. So I'm gonna come
should
slide.
never gave you. I should have never gave you that ability to multiple demoralize.
Well, actually, this is part of. I don't have it anymore. This is part of my my envoy thing. The envoy gets to level 10. Yeah.
So he can re-demoralize.
Yeah.
Even though you tried to demoralize.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's my envoy feat called cut him deep or cut him deeper or something like that. It's a level 10 feat. Lets me keep doing it. I'm looking for the damn. Okay, here, I'm gonna do it from this bar. I've been drinking too. I blame B Will. There's the check. Critical.
Wow.
Success. So he is frightened 2 and fleeing for 1 round if he's a lower level than I am. I don't think he is.
He's not. He is not.
But he is frightened 2, still suppressed as a result of that. And then my final action is going to be to shoot him in the face, which is what's going to be the lead deal. Here comes that attack. Got him with a hit because of his conditions. Boom. 24 damage. Good damage roll. That's the turn.
Being able to just very reliably have -3 to 4 AC with you and me is pretty fucking nutty.
It's cracked. Honestly, the combo of Bard and Envoy is nuts. But that's one drawback to the Envoy is that it doesn't stack with off guard. So it's really good for ranged compositions. Like if most of your people are ranged and you can't effectively apply off guard all the time, then get them is great for the -1 circumstance penalty to AC. But yeah, when you can just give them off guard, it's like that, but better. But the damage is still, still nice.
If I had the actions, I would have been able to apply clumsy, but I mean, Frighten doesn't stack with clumsy though. But
right,
we got all the means.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fly over down to this guy. If hopefully he lives, but we're gonna move aim as part of the movement. And then second action, we shall strike. Come the fuck on, man.
Bro.
I am rolling like shit. I mean, I'm hitting, but
yeah.
Let me roll.
But you hit on a 4.
I know, but it's I fucking
awesome,
want to.
But it sucks.
I want to roll higher so I can crit, dude.
I know.
Is that so much to fucking ask?
Yeah. Why is that so much to ask?
Yes, it is.
This would have been a triple-digit crit,
dude. Wow, that's a regular hit.
That was a regular hit.
That's a lot of freaking damage.
That would have been triple-digit damage.
As a reaction,
159 damage it could have been. Oh, that
dies.
He
once
does not
per
die.
year.
Yeah, I know, right? As if this
Yeah.
guy again.
Yeah.
And on his 364th day, he
He
doesn't have his
cli-
reaction back.
I know.
He
Right?
does.
Yeah.
And then he is also not prone.
At level 11, should we have rank 6 spells?
Yeah, you should have two. You'll have two rank six slots.
Rank
Slick
slick
6
spells.
Rank slicks.
You good now, Be Will?
Yep, it's good. Yep, he
Alright.
did his reaction, regained some hit points, didn't fall prone, didn't drop his weapon.
All right. Well, because
He is, however, wounded.
well, he makes me sad that I have to use my third action to actually kill him. So, or third action, second attack.
Just noting that Rianu has the sad condition.
Yep. Single attribute dependent.
Yep.
Thank
Motherfucker.
fuck,
There we
man.
go.
Holy shit.
So, Grib, you should have a spell from your mystic thing at +2 more, so you actually get 3.
Mm,
Oh, I do get 3.
nice.
I was just like night and day damage between the fucking duty op and the melee op.
Yeah.
That is my turn. Would have been nice
All
to
right.
position
Oh,
myself.
it's my turn.
Yep.
Dr. Lobo.
I'm going to. Should I sustain it?
I think so.
I'm just going to sustain my spell.
I mean, yeah, because he's about to go right now. So yeah, just sustain it one more time and it should be good.
Let's see what else we got here. What else can I do? We got people. I can't see Dom because he's got the. Oh, is that him right there?
Yeah, that's Dom.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, you're so far away anyway. What do you got?
Speedy boy.
60. Why do you got to be 65 feet? Why can't you just be 60 feet away?
That's what
Let's
I asked
see.
the GM. I was like, bro,
Every damn day.
Because
All right.
math.
Let's see. Can I?
numbers are weird.
35 pizzas. Oh, you're killing me, Smalls.
You can target me on any square that Rosales occupies, by the way.
Yeah, but you're still 35 feet away.
Well, I think I'm more than that, but yeah.
No, well, I mean, if I move,
I'm 60.
my
Oh,
movement's
that's 7. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, 65.
Yeah.
Just take a little step.
I can't. It's only 25 feet.
Oh, okay.
I'm a slow
I got
boy,
you.
and I don't know why I'm so slow.
Because you're a Barathu.
Actually, yeah, I am 25 feet. Let's see. Oh, do I have anything further away that I can? Everything's a touch. The touch. Anyone hurt? Barely hurt. Can deal with that later. Nice touch. 30 feet. 60 feet. I don't need to use it. I guess I'll just go ahead and stride twice.
Gotta get in there. Like swimwear.
I'll make sure I'm. Can I get within range of Dom?
Dom, I forgot. I told these people last time. Y'all caught a brief glimpse of this thing flying overhead when you were on your way into the combat.
Hmm.
I can fix her.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. Just cut her. That's how you fix her.
Wait, why does that say 3 actions? Doesn't have any flying. That's why. Well, that'll be my move. All right.
Okay.
Right there, and then
Sometimes you just got to spend 3 actions climbing, you know?
I hear you, brother.
So this
Just-
guy, you sustained your spell, correct? Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So this guy Thinks in his head, man, these guys are pretty chill.
Man, I could go for some Salisbury steak.
Everybody's just so chill.
Yeah.
Love a Salisbury, right?
Love a
Kind of
Salisbury
hungry.
with some mashed
kinda
potatoes and
hungry.
gravy.
All right,
Mhm.
move.
A little macaroni and cheese, you know?
A little brownie for dessert.
Yeah. Little hungry man.
Think I'm gonna. Oh, is this whole thing a gate or is it just the door in the middle?
Where you
No, it's
trying to
jar.
go?
Is that why we couldn't go through? The gate was closed.
Here.
That's hilarious, guys. You freaking hackers.
There's actually a door there.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a jar. A door.
It was the whole thing was a door.
All right, and then I'm gonna.
But it doesn't show a. Oh, it does show a.
Yeah,
door.
there is a
It
little
does.
door.
There's a door right there. Come
There
on.
should be
Listen,
three
I know you've been
doors,
drinking.
but hey.
The doors
They're
up.
not
They're
down.
Yeah, I was gonna
Doors
say if
down.
there are 3 doors, they're down.
Oh.
And
Oh, hey, look, it's
sustain.
my turn.
Fighting turn.
This is the 3rd round, so
Oh,
Anthem is still up. What?
I was gonna retcon instead of doing a just a plain sustain. I'm gonna do a meandering mine, and that'll sustain it.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna. I just turned on the Courageous Anthem because it's still up for this round, and then second action. Yeah, just gonna go ahead and say we should get him. That's get him. Well, actually, that's my first action. This first action. Second action is gonna be demoralize. I'm gonna lead by example here, but second action is gonna be demoralize. Look at it. Demoralize.
Listen, you don't have succeed on 30, right?
I didn't target the guy. Hold on. Yeah. What'd you say, Grip? What's that?
You succeed on the 30, right?
Probably. I don't know.
You succeed on a 30. Yeah, you succeed.
Okay. So yeah, he's frightened 1. He's suppressed. And then third action, I'm gonna shoot him.
I'm assuming demoralize is considered a hostile action.
That's
Oh,
not shooting is.
If it ain't,
Well,
shooting going about to be
Look at that crit.
critical hit. Look at this.
What happens?
Coming in with the 44 damage.
Wow, off of 3 dice. That's pretty
Huh?
hot.
Bad for a little punk ass support build.
That's pretty
and that's
hot,
gonna
damn.
be my turn.
Wow, I'm already up next.
I get here with 40 fly speed GM. I ain't good with high pot and deuces.
Y'all are the same level, so yeah. Y'all.
Oh, that's right. We are the same level. Okay. I
you
forgot
get-
that I was still in the air.
+5 for the
Thing.
for my quantum field.
Thing.
Part of that action, we aim. I have to
We
target
aim to
him.
please.
And then
I don't know.
we strike up in the hizzy.
The hizzy.
Oh,
Critical hit.
Yeah, there we go.
There it is.
That's what we're looking for right there.
Let's see it.
See that
Let's
beautiful beam.
Let's go
footage?
tripped edge. Let's go
Tripped
tripped
edge.
edge.
Trip.
One. Can you put off guard on him for me, GM? It's not applying my shit automatically.
Okay.
There we go.
I'll be hot.
Oh,
Oh,
97.
So close.
Look at the ones, folks.
Yeah.
Man, I cannot
Look at
believe
the ones on that guy.
Like it's got to happen one day, right? It's got to happen.
He could have had 159 damage.
If any one of those ones had been a 4, you know,
Third action.
If 3 of them had been 2,
even then,
Math is math.
Bro,
on that
fucking
one.
Oh,
Back to back. All right, here we go.
snap.
Front and back.
Here we go.
We got
now
we
we
got
get
97.
Triptych.
Fuck.
Hey! We did it.
He's gonna use his reaction though.
Yep.
He is going to use his reaction.
Hey, we made him use it.
We made him use his
I'm going to
reaction.
say,
Happy birthday.
now, Dom, you weren't here for the last session, but I forgot about it on one of them. Two of them rolled 21, and this guy rolled 21 on their hit point recovery. So let's see what this guy rolls on his hit point recovery. Oh, even less.
So how can I kill this guy?
Hold on.
Yeah,
a
just
sec.
got to do 17 points of damage. Easy peasy.
Surely I can do this.
Not prone.
103 damage crit at level
What the
11.
hell?
That's pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to complain
Why
about
is
it.
prone locked? He's not.
Because he's unconscious. You can't make him unprone if he's unconscious.
He's not unconscious either. I
He's
used
showing-
that
But
reaction.
he's still
dude.
got the
He's-
dead action.
Yeah, he's got
Or
the
the
dead on
dead.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to take the dead off of him. He's got too much
Dead's
dead
not
on him.
on him. Dead's
says
not on him.
I see
I
it.
think
he
he's
heal him?
got.
You may
Yeah, I
need
think
to
it's this.
refresh.
He's got the unconscious on him. I think.
Yeah.
'Cause
For
he's
some reason,
dead.
it had
There it
the
goes.
dying.
Wait.
The dying thing was
Ah,
fucking him
Still
up.
says dead.
Yeah, he had too much dead on him.
Yep. Is it my turn?
One more thing to remove. Okay, it is your turn.
I want to cast a little spell called Rip the Spirit.
Okay. All right.
Just did
That's
it.
good.
AC 34 save.
So target him, and then
I
roll
did.
the damage,
Okay.
and then hit roll damage.
But what if it's a crit?
And-
I guess we'll
Because
just
I'll
double.
make. Well, yeah,
You'll
we'll.
You'll do
damage.
Oh, it's a
double.
crit fail.
Yeah,
It's
and then
a
I
crit
hit double
fail.
the damage. Yep. And he
Oh,
takes
I
no
fucking
damage.
hate
What? Are you fucking kidding me?
I even made sure that it was a living creature.
A random ass Aslanti guard is immune to void. That's crazy.
That's what you
Dude,
get
I'll
for
never have fun with this spell.
Salisbury State
That
for
would have
the
been the
win.
highest damage I would have dealt. Again.
Are you sure that's right, B-Will? That's crazy.
You still drained one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that means
Yeah.
you only have to do 6 damage.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Are we confirming it?
I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I'm not seeing anything here that says that he is immune
Is he
or
naturally immune to void?
I wonder if he has I wonder if maybe the creature has a trait or something that is making the game system think it doesn't apply.
it doesn't make any sense.
Because he's still counting as dead, I think. That's what's happening. Because I can double click him and get loot. So I think the game system is still thinking of him as dead.
Even though he's not
You
dead.
may need to refresh because I couldn't.
Yeah.
I
Let
didn't
me
get any
refresh.
kind of target on him or anything.
I'm refreshing too.
So refreshing.
Yeah,
what
I
is
see the
refreshing?
stream. He's
Taco Bell now has crispy chicken burrito. I've been asking for this for literally a decade. Okay.
Yeah.
This is big. Big. Huge.
Yep. Before
Still can't.
GTA 6.
I can loot this
Before
dude.
someone's on the still takes no damage, huh?
Yeah, he's still dead, Jim.
Yeah, I can loot this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and
it
loot all his
it
stuff.
didn't give him his 17 hit points. That's why. Now let me try taking the damage.
There
There
we
it
go.
is.
That's the
The
reason
death
why
effect immediately kills them.
Hell
it
yeah.
didn't give him
That's-
give him his 17 hit points, and that's why nothing was working.
Much better. was gonna say, man.
Yeah, I wonder, like, probably if you had cast this on him before, I feel like, depending on how you interpret the wording, it might circumvent reward of obedience. Because, like, the death
I was
trait
wondering about that.
means that he instantly dies, where reward of obedience says that if he's reduced to 0 hit points,
Yeah.
then, you know, so like you do reduce him to 0 hit points, but then you also kill him. So
Well,
I
this
don't know.
was
Oh,
my
wait a
first
minute.
attack ever since I dropped the charm on him or the calm on him.
This guy actually has another reaction that he had, and so he would have used it.
On.
And well, you know, I love this game because I don't give a fuck if the motherfucker's dead or not. I should still be able to fucking grab and highlight him. Jesus.
We're having fun.
What? We're just having a conversation, B.
We're just having
Yeah.
What happened?
I can't click on him. I can't do anything.
Zero to
Anyway, he has
100
another
so fast.
he has another reaction.
He's
that
gonna do the
because-
overload thing. Right.
No, it doesn't overload.
Oh,
But
He's
the
not fitting
reaction
to blow
basically
up.
says if he's used his other reaction within the last year, he immediately vaporizes into ash and bones and crumbles to the ground, and all that's left is a pile of armor.
I kind of did that for him.
oh there you go.
Yeah. But
So either way.
yeah, it's just the game's just
It's a
pissing
nice-
me off.
It's just a nice little flavor action.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so shortly after y'all defeat these guys, can y'all double click on them and get to their
yeah.
shit?
Nah, I can't loot him anymore.
I can loot him.
You can still loot him?
Yeah, I
He
can loot the
didn't-
guy.
Oh, there we go. Now I can loot
Yeah,
him.
there it is.
Hey, all right, let's throw that all in the thing because
That's a lot of
Weird.
stuff.
And
There's
Dom,
another
let's-
shock module on there.
yeah, Dom, do you need a shock mod or a dark vision visor?
No, I took feats for dark vision.
Okay.
Yep. Somebody drag all that shit into the party stash, please.
Mhm.
And these Aeon stones, we have a bunch of them. They just give you flight. We figured you don't
Oh,
really needed it.
Yeah.
Though there is a resident power for +1 item bone to acrobatics. If you have like a wayfinder, and you use acrobatics, that could be a thing. But if you want one of those Aeon stones, feel free to help yourself
Yeah.
because we have a shitload of them.
All right. So shortly after y'all defeat these two guys, okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say I may go ahead and take one to give me an extra fly option.
So, Tev, you're saying to go with the spicy ranchero crispy chicken burrito?
That's what I would lean toward. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I had it once and it was good. I feel like it's not quite perfect the way that it is. And I would lean toward adding some nacho fries inside the burrito.
That's always a good call. I've liked
Right.
to do that lately.
Yeah. I would probably also add nacho cheese and sour cream.
Yep.
I'm trying to recreate for all of our many viewers. There's
Like
a
big burrito.
there's a fast food chain out there that's called Taco John's. And it's not popular around here, but there is one of them in Russellville, Arkansas. And they make a burrito called the Crunchy Chicken and Potato Burrito, which is
You know what else?
crunchy chicken, fried potato things like crispy golden crowns, or like they're like they're not tater tots, but they're very similar.
Like the
And then
Burger
they
King
also-
hash brown.
You know what else is in Russellville?
What's that?
Whataburger. Not Whataburger, Whataburger.
It's a different burger.
It's not the chain.
Oh.
It's a mom and pop burger joint that has one of the best hamburgers in the state.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Another reason to make an hour trek up to Russellville for food.
Yep.
But
It's
yeah,
a great.
the crunchy chicken and potato burrito is like one of my favorite things. And I'm always like, why the hell does Taco Bell not have something like this? But they inch ever closer.
Sure.
They're like, we got nuggets.
They have the ingredients.
Yeah, they've got the ingredients, Anyways, rant over. What are we doing now?
All
It's
right,
not a Friday
so
night if we're not talking Taco Bell.
Exactly.
I'm actually kind of hungry. Can we take another break while I go nuke some pizza?
Okay, I thought we were all going to order Taco Bell.
That's what I'm doing right now.
But I'll take a
I mean,
break.
you know,
Y'all
I'm
forget
gonna
that I live in bumfuck Egypt
Yeah.
in the middle of nowhere and cannot have Taco
Same.
Bell delivered.
Oh, I'm
It
not.
is-
I'm gonna drive and grab it. I'm not gonna have it delivered.
it is
Oh.
almost 11 p.m. So I don't know if we're wanting to finish
yeah,
the
we could
session
finish
soon.
it
or-
out.
Actually, this is actually probably a good place to stop because there's going to be kind of a lot of semantic,
Semantic.
cinematic.
Oh, there's
Right.
visuals?
Awesome.
Stuff that's
Now-
going to happen.
Cutscene.
Would I actually
Beautiful.
have time to, because it's what, 10 minutes to invest?
No, it's
Investing
as
is
long as it
immediate.
takes to put it on.
Yeah. The only thing that would take more than like an action to invest is armor that you have to don. That takes
Yeah.
10 minutes to equip. Anything else, or medium armor, I think takes like a minute to don.
Yeah, light and medium
Oh.
have different times. I think heavy is 10 minutes.
However, because I am a ghost, I do require 10 minutes to
Yes, you do.
convert the item.
Oh, that's
Yeah, he
funny.
can. It takes him 10 minutes to convert the item to something that he can actually
You have
use.
to, you have
Then
to
he
tell it
can
about
use.
the wonders of Pharasma
Yeah,
in order to convert it.
yeah, something like that.
Here.
So do we
Convert,
have
yeah.
do we have 10 minutes or
Yeah,
no?
Do we have
What we're going to
can
call
we,
it.
Can we drop a tenner?
Yeah, y'all can.
Game time.
In game time, yeah, y'all can drop a tenner. We'll advance the game 10 minutes forward.
Okay.
Did he just break?
Oh, he's glitching. He's
Y'all can.
Something y'all never knew about me is I used to have a stuttering problem.
Did not
Oh.
know that. Now I'm assuming I cannot. Can I refocus while I do this?
Yeah.
You can refocus as long as it pertains to, like,
Yeah, to the thing that you're doing.
right.
Okay. Let's see.
The example they give is like if you're healing your allies while you're a cleric, refocusing,
Yeah.
you can do that at the same time.
I mean, with
But yeah, it really comes down to
precog,
it's meant to be an opportunity for like storytelling and role play because each of the focus activities describes like how you refocus. So I don't know how yours is described, but
I guess I'd have to look.
But we can
into
go
it.
ahead and end the stream there
All right.
because, I mean, we're not going to be streaming any more of this, so
No.
we can continue to work through some of this off the stream. But thanks to everybody who came out and watched, all of our many fans,
and look forward to not next Friday, but the Friday
Indeed.
after next when we resume our Rise of the Rune Lords
Rise of the
PF2E campaign.
I think I can make that happen.
if not,
wanna
we
hear
will
that. I wanna hear.
probably be paying some more of this.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Or
let's
something
just
else.
keep that option open. I think I've got enough prepped.
Well-
I think we can make that happen. So, all right, say goodnight, Pungeonmasters.
Good night, guys.
Because we won't see you for the 4th. So
Oh yeah, we won't see you in the 4th. Everybody enjoy the 3-day weekend coming up. Don't
Yeah.
burn yourself with firecrackers.
Everybody loses a finger.
No,
don't smoke
no, no,
firecrackers.
no. Remember, stay away from the drugs.